everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. I hope you're doing good, feeling well. I am a little bit better than I was. I went out to my niece and nephew's birthday today, and I got all my cleaning done. I just have to do laundry after this, so I look great. I feel like poop, but I'm rolling with it because I have to go back to work tomorrow. So these are your horoscopes. I'm going to go by sign, so go to the description box below. This week we're doing a little bit different. I'm breaking it up in 3 parts by sign. I'm going to tell you your week ahead about your career, your week ahead about love, and your week ahead about family. So I'm doing 3 parts per sign. So let's get right into it. Go down below in the description box, find your sign, and I will see you there. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share because I am paying attention to who is responding by sign, because the results I get at the end of this month are going to help me project and who's staying in these horoscope readings and who I'm catering to in other individual readings. I know I haven't gotten into individual sign readings just yet. Gaia always makes an appearance once. That was my cat, by the way. So I'm going to be cracking into that very soon. I'm going to introduce a couple specific signs this week. I'm not sure if it's going to be by element like fire, water, or if it's going to be like Sagittarius, love reading. I don't know. But I'm going to start doing individual ones because I want to see how many views I'm getting. So I'm paying attention to that, especially this week. If your sign comes up, make sure you're responding and you're viewing, because that's going to keep you on the horoscopes, going to keep you in those individual readings. If I get a lot of views for specific signs, like say I'm a Virgo, so say I did a Virgo love reading and I got a bunch of views for that, I'm going to continue to do Virgo love readings. So respond, respond, respond. Please, this information is vital to the rest of the year. Okay, with that said, let's start Aquarius at 2:12. Hello, Aquarius. Here's your card. I always like to show it. I mean, that's not like the official image of your sign, but you know. Anyway, you're up first because you're an A. Did you get a lot of A's in school? Probably not. Aquariuses are more artistic. I mean, not saying that you're not brains. You are. You're very smart, but you are like the ones out there skipping class with me, painting, doing shit. Like, you like school, but you have other shit to do. That's an Aquarius. Not saying that there are scholars who are Aquarius who like school. So I'm not saying just because you're Aquarius you have to hate school. But majority of Aquariuses are more artistic brained, like to do more creative things than mundane classroom shit. Not all the time though. Alright, here's some personal advice for you this week. Morning, the world awaits you. Ooh, I feel like be on time, be early, be vigilant, be aggressive. And if like something's coming up that you really want this week, don't allow room for anyone to take it from you. Be the one that gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm. That's a saying here in America. I don't know where you're from, if you've ever heard it, but I feel like that vibe is for you. But to me, it just feels like every day this week, wake up with a positive attitude. Remember, your attitude sets your day. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end. Number 40 and number 44. Could be significance here if you want to look up some numerology. You could Google angel meanings or the numerology meaning for number 44. Whatever you want to type in, you're going to get a different response every time. The spiritual meaning for 44. Like, whatever you want to do. But I just feel like don't worry about any kind of conflict this week, because remember, conflict always ends. It's how you react, it's the things that come out of your mouth, and it's what you do about it that really matters and what stays with you. The problem itself doesn't actually stay with you. The words you might have said during that, your actions, however, may stay with you for a while, so be mindful of that this week, Aquarius. What's your energy this week before we get into individual stuff? I think I just ate dinner, but I feel like I just had a piece of Stuffed shells come flying out. Whatever. Better than choking. I don't know why though. Like I ate 20 minutes ago. Like why are you coming up now? Weird. And maybe my body was like, ew, we don't want that piece. Ooh, ladybug. Lucky this week? Or you're just embracing the feminine energy, even if you are a man. Embracing the feminine energy is getting in tune with your feelings, and probably more for you with all this stuff. You're focusing more on being positive and being mindful of your negative thoughts this week. Changing patterns, feeling lucky. Might even be getting lucky for some of you out there. Aquarius says, woo, we have koi. So there's something spiritual going on this week for you, or you're just feeling very in tune with yourself. You might feel good about yourself, like, I got it going on. Good for you, Aquarius. You know you do. Flaunt it, Aquarius. You got it. Flaunt it. You're a boss. Own it with this koi. You're owning your specialness. You're owning your craft. You're feeling good about something. Feeling lucky. I feel like those are the vibes. I don't know why I said that. But hey, it might be relevant for you. I just feel like you're normal, and then all of a sudden you're just like, you could be a goofball this week. I like it. I like your vibes, Aquarius. Yes. We can hang out with your goofiness this week. Giraffe, yeah. Very playful, very friendly. You're laughing a lot this week. I just feel good. So you're going to be feeling good. I'm an empath, remember. Sometimes it comes through. Maybe like your crush gives you attention and you're just like, they like me. Or, oh my God, they notice I existed. Like, I don't know. Or like your boss notices you and you're like, oh my God, you did so good. And you're like, yes, I'm going to get the promotion. Like, I don't know what it is, but just like, that's your energy. I like it. Floss it. Floss up when you boss up. That's what I say. All right, let's get some details. Specifically, let's start with your career, okay? And then we'll do love, then we'll do family. Family could be anything. Friends, your children, your spouse, siblings. But right now, we're focusing on career. We got Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. I haven't used these in a while. Tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. Let me get one more because I'm getting like 5 things for this. I'm more clear and precise this week for you. Honor the deities around you. Yes. Ooh, ancient Egypt. Are you feeling the Egyptian? Walk like Egyptians. Playing in my head right now. Weird. I haven't heard that in forever. I don't know how they did it in the video. I think they did it. I don't know. I don't know. I was like 7 when I saw the video. Back before MTV videos were like elaborate. I was like somebody literally walking down the street doing this kind of shit. Like it wasn't that like high tech. Prayers, offering, and help. I feel like you're getting a lot of spiritual pull. Like do this project, or like a song that's just gonna come to you. You're just gonna be like chilling, and all of a sudden you're gonna just be like, I do that all the time. Like, sorry, hold on 1 second. What were we saying? Like, I can write a whole verse. Not like the whole song when we're talking, but like I'll get a couple lines and I'll be like, oh, that'll be good for something. I'll write it while they're, I'll be looking at you and writing it. Because I don't want it to go away. I feel like that's your vibes. Like, like this is your, yep, I'm listening. No, you're not, because you're writing. Because you got something going on and you're just like cheesing it. Like, you could be faking it till you make it. For some of you, I am feeling that. But I just feel like this is like, I'm not telling anybody my shit. But this nonverbal, it's like you and spirit up here. Like, I don't know if you're going to get an idea. If you're going to get like the right words to say to like say you're a journalist and you're all sitting at the table and you're deciding who's writing about what, whatever, and you want this big juicy story, but Bradley Buttface down there always gets the best stories because they're the best writer. Well, this is your fucking week, and Spirit's going to tell you what to say to get that fucking pitch in the meeting. You're just going to be like, oh, it's just going to come, something's going to fly out of your mouth, and everyone's going to be like, you should write that story. Sorry, Bradley. It's their week. I don't know what the exact situation is. I'm just putting an example in. Like, you're going to say the right thing. You're going to do the right thing. You're going to know what to do. You're going to get an idea. Or you have something exciting that you're about to announce that you're keeping it to yourself and kind of like working behind the scenes. You could be like, I hope nobody finds out about this. It could be that as well. But I really feel like you're getting some kind of fifth dimensional assistance in the career space this week. Whether, like I said, it could be an idea, it could be like an offer to like do something that would help your career and like push you up into like a different pay grade, or I don't know. But I just feel like Spirit is just kind of taking your career and just putting you in this direction. Like you're going this way and Spirit's like, we're just gonna go left this week. And you're going a whole new path because this, I feel like it's divine timing at play in your workspace. Yes, Spirit guides. Trust those instincts for sure in the workspace. All right, let's talk about love. What's going to go down in your love life this week with the journey of love? Love, Aquarius. What's good? Now, why am I singing for you? I'm so musical. Aquarius hits my boom, be a nerd button, and boom, plays some music. I don't know why. I don't fight it. Across the waters, look at you traveling. Be literally traveling overseas this week. Or like I said, that course correct is also happening in your love life. You might be hearing from, like if you're in a long distance relationship, you could be going to see that person. 23 turns into a 5. You could be sick of being apart from someone you love. Movement. Someone's making a move here. I feel like it's you. Even if you're sitting there like, it's Saturday. I don't see myself going on a fucking plane ride this week. Don't rule it out. Shit happens crazy in this life, especially in Spirit. It's like, boom, do this. Hidden beauty. Ooh, you have a secret lover or a secret crush. Probably far away, or you're in separation, or you never express your feelings. Sacred convergence. Okay, so some of you aren't physically leaving anywhere. This is 5D travel. You're going to get some bow chicka wow wow in the 5D. You're going to be having some crazy sex dreams if you're not actually going anywhere. This is about, like, kind of like time travel, but in your sleep. I know that seems crazy, but that's exactly what visiting someone in the 5D is. No, you're not physically going anywhere. Your body stays here, but your soul does not. Your soul is going on a field trip, and your body is sleeping. It's just a show. Only the truly gifted can really do that. I don't know how I do that. I can do it, but I can't be like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep and travel today. It's like my soul decides when I'm going places, because they got shit to do that they don't fill me in on. Like, how do I do this? How do I just astral project whenever the fuck I want to? I haven't mastered that yet. But I feel like this is kind of your vibes. Who are you visiting? This hidden beauty. Or they're visiting you. Are you having experiences that feel very real? Gaia's like, yeah. These are the noises they're making, Mom. Just kidding. Some of you aren't in, like, separation who are actually together. Even if you're not, like, a secret relationship, you might be playing, like, don't tell your boyfriend, we gotta do this before your boyfriend gets home, but it's really your boyfriend, you're just playing, like, espionage type of shit, like, quick, let's rob the bank. I'm the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a little bit of role-playing for some of you. I'm not mad at it. I like the comedic version. Like, I can't do it with a straight face. Like, it will be an SNL skit. Don't picture sexy, because I can't do it. I'll turn it into a comedy special because I'm uncomfortable. And I resort to humor when I am nervous or uncomfortable or mad and I can't do anything about it. Then I turn into the sarcastic dick. But in this, I feel like there's some role playing, but there's also a secret meeting for some of you. I'm not really sure where you are, because some of you are in a long distance thing, and this is like one of you, like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm coming to see you. I need your body. For real. And some of you, like I said, are in your homes visiting your secret crush, or they're visiting you. You're really waking up with some messes, because that shit's real. I don't care what anyone says. If I can do it, someone else can do it. Again, if I ever visit anyone, if you ever see me in your sleep, not that you will, like, I'm not a creeper, but I'm not doing it. Like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how my soul does it. My soul just decided that day to visit you, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm just along for the fucking field trip. Like, I don't get a vote. I don't get to say. I don't get to steer. Not yet. They're not like, I'm like, Jesus took the wheel, bro. I don't know what to do. Like, literally, Jesus took the wheel. I'm a passenger. Hi, guy. I don't know who you are, but I'm visiting you in my sleep. You might be having that moment. Don't freak out. This went left, but let me get some more. For the people who aren't spiritual like me, let the feminine lead the way. And Chakati. Ooh, what a powerful little divine feminine. But like I said, that feminine energy. Even if you're masculine, you're letting your... All this is saying to me is you're letting your heart lead you, and you're going for it in the love situation. Whether that's going for it in a physical visit, like you're going to physically go there and be like, look, take it. I want this with you. I love you. Or this person could be coming in for you, a feminine. Or if you are still in separation this week, that's some serious sizzly. Like, you guys are like eye screwing each other from wherever you are with that passion. You're like, you can't look at each other without wanting to peel their clothes off. Like, that's the kind of, like, sexual attention. But my hand just creaked. Your sexual attention is affecting my hand. But it's like, you know how you have friends and, like, a group of friends, and then all of a sudden you notice that your two friends like each other, and then they either, like, bicker all the fucking time, and there's this weird, awkward sexual tension, and you're just like, would you just go have sex already? Because I can't take it. See? Oh, hi, baby. What's the matter? She needs lovins. For real, she's been super clingy. I need to take her to the doctor. She's fine. She's like the emotional kitty doctor, not like the vet. I have her rescue. She gets vocals for different reasons. But anyway, the blood dance. Oh no. This is somebody I don't even know. How to give you advice? Can I just start over? Because I just feel like I need a different message for the people who don't do spiritual shit. Because that was just for people who are spiritual. I don't like to play favorites. Like, for all of you who are just having a normal week. You know what I mean? Drop into your heart. Yeah, getting into your feels. I think you're realizing you really like someone more than you thought this week. Or someone's realizing that, oh, I'm crushing on Aquarius. Hello, you look good this week, Aquarius. Sizzle. Look at you. Smoking hot. Whoever this person is. Or this is how you're looking at someone like, check, please. But in a good way. I don't know how else to say that. I fucking wish, Aquarius, that This is the full tea. I wish I could just walk up to a man at some point in my life, because I've never had the balls, not even remotely, but I want to so bad. Like, do you want to just go home with me? And then never talk to me again. Their mouth would drop, and so would mine. Because I'm thinking it. I'm thinking of how amazing that would actually fucking be. But I would never actually make it to say that. And then I would never actually make it into the car, because I'm a chicken shit. But I want to so hard. So if you're getting that urge, and you do have the cojones, I mean, be safe. Don't get AIDS or an STD or, like, pregnant or anything bad. You know what I mean? But live a little. Go for it. That's what I'd say. I'm living through you. Now, I'm not recommending everybody go out there and have a hoe moment. I want one. Before I die, can I just have a hoe moment? Is that okay to say? I want one. That STD book fucked me up, Aquarius. I read it when I was like 4. Anyway, Angel of Jupiter awakens. Oh my God, love is like, love's in the air. Aquarius, you're getting your own fucking reading, because I made this way too long, so. The rest aren't going to be this long. Feel special. You're falling in love this week. Or someone's falling in love with you. Your love life is crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm sorry. Fucking useless for your love this week. I hope you got something helpful out of that. If you're not spiritual, if you're spiritual, you definitely did. I helped you. But I'm trying to, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a special Aquarius week. Come on, Aquarius. Yeah, can I get something for the norms? Not that there's anything wrong with you. You have gifts, you just aren't open. Like I said, we're all X-Men's. This is a family shit. What's going on in your family life, by the way? This is family shit, Aquarius. I don't know why. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. This is wish fulfillment. So if you're not with someone and you're single, I feel like this week you're not going to be single. Someone you like or someone you want. That's that completion, that coming together. It could be that meet with that love thing. Maybe that's why it's crazy. Because you don't see this coming in. But all of a sudden, your family life is a 10. Solid. Happy. Page of Cups talks about a new start. You could have a new family member. Maybe you're having a new baby born in your family this week. That would definitely make everybody happy. Don't worry. I see a healthy, happy birth. We are also experiencing a full moon. That could be a reference, again, to specifically this weekend. Maybe some of you are having a baby this weekend. Congratulations if you are having a baby anytime this week. Hello, new baby. Girl or boy. Hugs. I love you. I love babies. They're so cute. I don't know if I want one after this party today, but they are fantastic. Anyway, Page of Swords. Speaking your truth, or someone speaking truth to you, but I don't feel like it's negative truths. I feel like with this Page of Cups and Page of Swords, it causes you to have a new start. So, I don't know if this is a new relationship, a new home, or a new baby. Hey, the news is spreading. So-and-so had her baby. Oh, we need to go see so-and-so. She had her baby. Hey, did you hear she's in labor? Oh, my God, she's in labor. Oh, like the grapevine. But good news. Good news travels fast. Some of you might not be getting a baby. Maybe you're conceiving a baby. You might even get engaged here. Oh, did you hear so-and-so propose? Oh, my God, how did they propose? Oh, my God, did you hear so-and-so's pregnant? Oh, my God, that's so exciting. They've been trying for so long. Oh, that's so cute. And they're going to make cute babies. I don't know what it is, but it's happy, cute gossip. It's not, because you got the 10 of Cups in front of it. This is good shit, Aquarius. It's good shit. And if it's not about a baby, it could be the birth of something. Maybe you're starting a business with your family, and hey, grand opening is going to be massively successful, or you're just going to have a good business week. And then you have Ace of Wands. Again, something new. This is a new cycle. just feel like peace. Like all the pieces clicking back into, and or like waiting on something like a baby. Like it could have been stressful, just waiting for this baby to come, and now the baby's here, and it's safe, and you can all relax. Because it is stressful, you know. The last month of being pregnant and having that baby, one, it flies, or it goes really slow for the pregnant one. For me, it flies because I'm always scared of labor. So I'm like, no, not yet, not yet. And for the women who are like over it and just want that baby out, it drags. So it could go either way. But I feel like maybe that's been happening for you. Like stress and anxiety of some buildup of something. It doesn't have to be a birth of an actual person. It could be birth of a new family's coming together, and finally, like maybe you married someone and they have kids and you have kids, and finally that balance comes out of the kids are starting to get along, and like you're in a routine. She always messes with my lighting. Kitty director. Anyway, I just feel like the love situation is blending in with family. I don't know if you're introducing someone into family as far as a new baby, and this love could be the love of your new baby. Maybe that's why it's weird. The spiritual ones don't get it. I'm sorry, non-spiritual Aquariuses. Maybe next week will be your week. I tried to dig. Just didn't make sense outside of the spiritual stuff, and I can't force it. It's happened. Tune into your guides and be like, what the fuck is going on about love this week? Which one am I, Spirit? That's your homework. I don't usually give homework, but Aquarius, apparently you got some, because they want to connect with you. I feel like overall that's your main message. And you got a whole fucking reading, Aquarius. I just fucked this shit up. I'm going to keep going. Don't tell the other ones. You got like a 30-minute reading. See if anyone notices. I love you, Aquarius. Like it if you did like it, if it resonated. I know it was a bit weird. I tried. They go left sometimes. I try to follow, but I only get bits of the story. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I can only get what they give me, and I'm like, huh? So hopefully it made sense to you. I don't sugarcoat shit, and I don't force it. I'll just sometimes be like, this is fucking weird, and I don't get it. I hope it makes sense to you. Not the best interpreter, but I try. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye. Aries, how's it going? Here's your card. I like to show it sometimes. Not every week, but you know, give you a little visual. I call you the war gods because in Greek mythology, Aries is the war god. So my dad's an Aries, so hi Aries. I always appreciate you because my dad is one and he's a good dad. Alright, so let's get some advice for you personally this week. What do you need to work on? I almost said Aquarius. I'm sorry. Aries. Lioness. Or lion, you've earned all your stripes. Number 13 turns into a 4. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. Number 23 turns into a 5. So I feel like this week Spirit's saying like you paid your dues, like you've done your time, you've done all you need to do, like you've put the work in. 4 talks about divine purpose, but also talks about divine timing. So something might be coming in for you because you've earned your stripes, because you put the work in. And confidence, it comes with time and practice. So don't be nervous. Like I feel like if you're doing something new, starting a new project, going after something, getting out of your comfort zone this week, don't worry. Like the more you get out of your comfort zone, the easier it's going to be. The more you put yourself out there and whatever it is that is making you nervous, the better it's going to be. Like, this is like first day of a new job vibes, first day of a new school, first day in a new position, or just like, maybe you're just feeling unsure about yourself and all the way around. Like, where am I going from here? What is my life looking like? Like, don't worry, you're going to get those answers. Like, you've earned everything you have up to this point, and you'll earn everything you have in the future, and everything will click into place and work out. Try not to focus and harsh yourself. Don't harsh your mellow this week, Aries. Cool, calm, and collected. You've done all you need to do. Now it's just about waiting for those seeds to sprout that you've planted in your life. Let's talk about energy this week What's your energy like? We have hummingbirds. I feel like if you think about a hummingbird, their wings are going so fast, but their body seems still. And that's exactly the equivalent of what you've done. This is a moment of being still because your wings are holding you up. Like you have enough muscle strength to stay still and keep yourself afloat. Like you've put the work in. I think this is people seeing how, like, this could be you're a hard worker, but you don't brag about it. And like, this is people in your workspace appreciating that about you. Or just people in your life that you make all these big moves, but you're humble about it. Or this could also talk about making small moves for a bigger purpose. Like it might not be a drastic change in energy, but I feel like you are the hummingbird's wings this week. Like something that you are doing is holding yourself up, or something you did is standing now for, like, if you've been working hard and promotion time is coming, I feel like all you got to do is wait for that decision to be made because you've done all you can do. That's the type of energy I'm getting this week. Cougar, you could be going after something fiercely this week. Let's talk about your career space this week. What's going to go on in your career this week, Aries? Too many. Clear and precise, please, for career for Aries. Explore your creative side. Visualize, paint, record. I feel like in your workspace, this is like, think of a creative solution or find a creative way to put the spark back in it if you're kind of bored, or if it's like a slow week. It's after the holidays for a lot of people. Maybe connect with your coworkers in a creative way. I feel like if you have a creative job, or if you need to come up with an idea this week in the workspace, I feel like that's really strong for you. My artists this week, this is a solid week for ideas. That was also true for Aquarius. I feel like it's coming through for you if you are in any kind of artist platform, painter, musician, doesn't matter. You got some good stuff coming in, and like I said, for those of you who aren't artists, this is just like coming up with a creative way around a problem, or coming up with a creative way to like entertain yourself or others. Ooh, family connections. Okay, so this is about finding creative ways to maybe bring people together, bring coworkers together, create a family atmosphere. You might be in like HR or whatever. There might have been some difficulty in the difficulty with coworkers. If you work with family, I know that can be tricky as well, but I just feel like you are doing something creative and silly this week, to pull everyone together and lighten the mood, which is beautiful. So I do see you being the peacemaker at work. Oh, and psychic strength. This is you trusting that instinct. Maybe you sense like a coworker struggling and you talk to them, and through that conversation, you then go talk to someone else who maybe wasn't able to see it from their perspective, and like just because you explained it better might diffuse anger, you know what I mean, and get people to talk and make up. Like I said, I just see you being a solid peacekeeper this week, which is good. Everyone appreciates that at work. Let's talk about love. What's coming in your love space? Let me put my deck right side up. My guitar. This is the Journey of Love deck. What's coming in for love for Aries? Woman of Light. Woo. So if you are a feminine energy, doesn't have to be a woman. This is you tapping into maybe loving yourself this week. It could be all about self-love, or this is you shining in that feminine energy, attracting a lover. If you're masculine energy, this is a feminine, a feminine energy that you feel is like, maybe a crush. Angel of Jupiter Awakened. This also came out for Aquarius. This could be like a crush, like maybe you're getting like crush vibes this week, or someone has a crush on you, maybe. If you're married, I feel like this is putting the love back into it, spicing it up. Legacy of Light and the Pearl Threaded. Okay, so this is about, I don't know what is with all these baby vibes lately. If you're like in the age of having children, I feel like some of you might be conceiving or having a baby. That also came true for Aquarius's reading, but doesn't have to talk about that. This could talk about focusing on the future, like planning for retirement with your spouse. This could be like proposing to someone, asking someone to marry you, or getting married, like either this weekend or next weekend. The pearl threaded. Something beautiful is coming from this. Like, think about how long it takes to make a pearl, how much pressure. Like, maybe you've been in a pressure cooker as far as time crunches, or it's just been a stressful love situation. I feel like all that pressure has created... always moving my light. That pressure cooker that you've been through as far as love is transforming into something beautiful. Out of darkness comes light. So if you've had like shitty lovers, this could be a really good lover coming in for you. If it's been like a shitty situation but you love each other, this is like the love coming back in and, you know, falling back in love with each other energy. Ooh, she loves. Some of you are going to be hearing the I love you from someone this week. Then I feel like it's somebody you want to hear I love you from. Even if it's somebody who's already said it and you're making it up, like making up to each other, like, I'm sorry, I love you. That's still an I love you you've been waiting to hear because you've been wanting to not fight. You know what I mean? So let's talk about family this week. We got 5 of Cups. Uh-oh. There could be a loss here. Sickness. What's this 5 of Cups? It could just be depression or like fighting. 7 of Wands. Yeah. A lot of adversity, animosity. You might be like stuck in the middle between 2 family members arguing, which is never a fucking good place to be. Or perhaps you feel the need to defend yourself. Again, family could be friends, co-workers, people in your life that you just deal with every day. But it has to be someone that you have an emotional bond to. It can't just be, you know, an associate. But this could even be someone coming to your defense because you aren't you aren't in the best mood, or you aren't thinking clearly. This could be like a friend or a family member coming in to protect you when you're like going through a hard time. Ace of Wands, but there is a new start here, a new beginning. Let me clarify. What's this Ace of Wands? The World, yeah. New cycle, new start. You could be moving. Forgiveness, reconciling, coming back together, moving in together. Maybe there was like a breakup in the family. You could be helping like people stay together or not get divorced. You could help somebody who maybe lost a job, facing that great adversity. You could be like, hey, why don't you come stay with me and get you back on your feet, which saves this person's life, saves their world, helps them get on a new start. You could be helping a family member, or a family member could be helping you in those areas this week. Bottom of the deck, Page of Discs. This is like seeds being planted, and the Sun, and 2 of Cups. So this is positive, happy stuff. This is positive, even though it's kind of like a little bit draining. I feel like this is something that needed to happen. Like, to me, this is kind of the vibes where you have a family member who's with somebody who's abusive and shitty, and you've all really wanted them to leave, and finally they come to you and like, listen, I need a place to stay. Will you help me get away from this situation? And you're like, yes, yes. Like, we've been worried about you. It could be that. It could be somebody who's finally seeing the truth and finally coming to you like, look, I really need help. And you're like, finally, we've been waiting. And it could even be something like, it doesn't have to be like serious divorce, like somebody getting hurt. It could be someone with a drug addiction in your family just being like, look, I hear you. I have a problem. I don't want to be this way. And you're like, yes, thank God. Like, let's get you to rehab. Like, it's something like that. It's like, it could be really good stuff coming in and none of it's bad. It's just like a lot happening at once, and it could make you stressful, or it could be really serious. But either way, it did come out with the Sun, which is happiness, a happy ending, something that you wanted to hear, something that you wanted to come out of a situation as far as family. So, and reconciliation, coming back together, all of that good stuff. I know that seems like a lot to happen in a week, but don't discredit how long a week actually is and what can actually go down in a week, let alone a day. Like, it's miraculous how it all works. So never give up, never stop believing in the impossible, and do your dang thing this week, Aries. I hope you liked it. If you did, if it resonated, if you want more like this in the future, please hit the like button below. Thank you so much for your time. If you like my energy, please subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. Hi, Cancer. How's it going? Here's your card. I don't show them every week, but I like to sometimes. Alright, so let's get some personal advice for you this week. What do we need to work on for Cancer? Sundress, do it for you. Stop being a people pleaser this week. What makes you feel good? What would you like to do? Do that, Cancer. You come first this week. Give yourself permission to do that. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Number 8. Ooh, this is a divine purpose. 4 and 1 makes 5. You could be getting a tower. You could be choosing to walk away from something for your own sanity, your own self, or walking towards something for your own self and sanity. Away or towards, you could be doing both at the same time. Either way, new stuff is on the horizon for you. I like it. Let's talk about your energy this week, Cancer. How are we feeling? Butterfly. You're not the caterpillar. You're the butterfly. 5 and 3 makes 8. That's 2 8s. Something destined. You've been working hard on this transformation. This isn't something that happened over a week, but I feel like because you are this new person, because you've transformed your life, big shit is gonna go down this week. Even if it's just big shit in the 5D that hasn't manifested in the reality yet, they're making big moves for you up there. When you're making big moves for you down here. I like it. But this also talks about feeling good, being high-vibed, positivity. Worm could be making moves in secret, planning a surprise, or just not telling people your shit. You're just keeping it to yourself, and you're waiting for the end to be like, look what I've done. You know what I mean? Good for you, Cancer. Nobody pops up out of nowhere like a Cancer. Like, all of a sudden, Cancer's there, and then 1 minute, Cancer's gone, and then Cancer's back. And you're like, Cancer, where the fuck did you go? And where the fuck did you come from? And Cancers are like, they just flow like fucking water. And that's what you do. I like Cancers. They're the only other sign that keeps shit real, in my opinion. Like, as bluntly as a Virgo does. Nobody appreciates Virgo's bluntness more than a Cancer, other than another Virgo. And the only other sign that doesn't roll their eyes when the Cancer does the same thing is a Virgo. And we're like, man, I fucking agree. Preach, Cancer. That's usually a Virgo. We sometimes come off cold and a bit blunt and harsh. We don't mean to. We just, majority of the time, don't have time or patience for bullshit, and we have no filters. This is why I love Cancers. You get me, Cancer. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm just saying like it is. Right? So do you. Shit happens. Don't cry about it. You know? Fuck, Cancer. You feel me? You feel me. But at the same time, as much as both Virgo and Cancers are mistaken for being cold, we're also known for being overly sweet. I feel like we know when to put the right hat on. Out of all the signs, we know when to master the change of hats. Our signs gotta unlock. Go us. Anyway, yeah, just see you doing something in secret, planning a secret surprise. Just keeping to yourself. But also, very connected to Earth as well. You might just want to be outside a lot, especially if you're in a beautiful place lucky bastards. It's fucking freezing. Just kidding. I mean, you are lucky, but you're not bastards. I just thought it would be funny. I thought of, what was that movie with Mike Myers? Oh my god. Is it Austin Powers? I think so. Fat bastard, right? Yeah. It's been a long fucking time. Maybe I should watch those movies again. Alright, let's talk about your career this week. Back to basics. Ooh, going back to the roots. Whatever it is for your job, like maybe you've been, I don't know, maybe you work with souped up computers and you're like, fuck this, I'm going back to old school days. I feel like writing on a typewriter this week. Boom, boom, boom. If you're like training for something, you're like old school wax off with some fucking sponges and shit. Like, you're not like high tech in it. You're not, maybe you're not even in a gym. Maybe you're just running outside like Rocky. This is like going to the roots of very simple, like your meager beginning. I don't know why you feel the need to go back to where it all started. Maybe you're trying to like fall back in love with your craft. Maybe you're trying to like rebuild yourself, rebrand yourself somehow. I don't know, but you need to go back to your roots, or maybe you're just reminiscing a lot about your career. Maybe you've reached some kind of milestone and you're just kind of like looking back. Maybe you're getting an award. You could be retiring. Could be why can't I speak when I record? Simplifying your life, like cutting your hours at work to be more at home. Yeah, balance yourself. I feel like maybe you have a lot of pressure or a lot of responsibility, and at some point that became daunting, and you're just like, especially this week, like, I used to love this shit. I know I'm feeling that for you. I used to live and thrive and love this shit, and now it's daunting, and I'm miserable, or I'm heavy, or I'm stressed in a way I never was, or all of the above. So I feel like this is you coming back to your roots to kind of calm yourself down and recenter yourself and get ready and prepare. Let's talk about your love life this week, Cancer, with the Journey of Love Oracle cards. Kitty! She goes through this. Like every 3 months, her emotional trauma comes back. I feel so bad for her, but at the same time, it's like 3 days of crying. She's not in heat, and it's literally kitty PTSD, and it's very sad. Just gotta let it go. At the same time, like I said, when it's like sleep time, and she's like, "Rah, rah, rah," I have to like sigh in my bed, like, don't yell at her and add more trauma to her PTSD. Like, that's a lot. It's like a new baby. You can't yell at your new baby, but at the same time, you're like, just go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Yeah, the communal dance, number 5. Some of you are taking vows, or this is like finding your rhythm in your love life. This could be moving in together. Happy bliss. Like just good ebb and flow. Happy friendship. Or you're flowing, you're evolving the natural course of your relationship quite well. Now they're MMA fighting over there. What are you doing, psychos? Every time I record, I have naughty children. I'm sorry. I hope this isn't a reflection of my real parenting skills. But I feel like I'll have more control over my kids than I do my cats. Try to control a cat. Them fuckers look at you like, fuck you. Shit. That's why I love them. Oh my god. This came out for Aquarius too. Shakati. Ooh. Watch out, Cancers out there. If you don't want any more children, you better be careful this week. But this is like sacral chakra. You want to marry someone? Bad. Or you want to like, there's no way to say this. You can't keep your hands off your person this week. If you don't have a person, you can't keep your hands off yourself. Nothing wrong with that. But 9 and 1 talks about completion. Like, I feel like you've changed. Either you're changing your mind and going in a new direction, or you're stopping the doubts within a single relationship. Like, maybe you've had doubts if this is going to work out, if this is right. This week, I feel like you're getting some kind of sign or answer that's like, boom. Like, this has got to go. And I'm going to love myself, or this person is my one and we're doing this. Let me get a clarifier. This came out too. Yes, be careful. Some of you will be making a baby this week. Probably a girl. And some of you will be having twins. So, just, FYI. You better wrap that shit up if you don't want that. Especially if you don't want twins. I'll keep it real on here. Warning, birth control. Warning, birth control. Heavy, heavy, heavy baby making vibes. Like, don't even look at each other if you don't want kids. Because I feel like, with this card, you could probably make a baby with your eyeballs for each other. I like it. Sizzly. Who runs from steamy stuff like that? Not me. Yes, this person feels like heaven. Okay, on a side note, because I can't never get a talk. I can speak. I can never shut off my medium. Fucking Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass with these videos. My bad. Even more than usual. But someone from heaven that passed away, a past lover, might be coming in to help you lock in a lover or lock in some babies. Side note to that. But this is coming home. You're coming home to someone. You're coming home to a twin flame. Could be unions this week. Holy shit! Man of the earth, woman of the sky. Yeah, divine. Yeah, divine as a partnership. I don't know if you're already in one. And this is like, yes, you're getting married. Or no more doubts. Like I said, you're in it forever. Moving in together. Or someone new is coming into your life. Meeting the one. Or you're making a baby. Because you're always meant to make. Or possible 2 babies. Remember, these are twinnies. Or twin flames. Take it how you see fit. But I feel like this is a twin flame union. All fucking day. I just got the goosebumps for you. Let's talk about your life. Moving on from these sizzly vibes, even though they're good vibes. Can't focus with that much sizzle on my table. Holy shit. What are you guys doing this week, Cancer? Oh dear. Let's talk about your family life. Two of Swords. You need to make a decision. You are making a decision. Are you moving or are you staying? Are we separating or are we getting a divorce? Are we going to stay mad at each other or are we going to make up? Are we doing this or are we not? That's the energy. What kind of decisions are we making as far as family? Knight of Wands. What direction? You want a passionate new beginning? Forward. Whether that's out of animosity or you're just charging towards the future, and you could be deciding maybe if you're going to introduce someone to a family, like, this is my lover, should I let them meet them? Are we that serious? It could be that. Or someone could be making a decision, clarify, what's this Knight of, hello. Fuck my life. I was hoping that wouldn't come out for you. The Tower, yeah. Something big's happening. There's a shake-up here. It's going to shift. A decision is made, or a decision happens. that ultimately pushes you and your family in a new direction. Towers aren't always bad. This could be a good direction. Let's get a clarifier on this tower. The Sun. Okay, so right away, this is a good tower. No worries. 8 of Discs. Okay, so you might have some options. Family could be coming in to give you some options, maybe help you get a business off the ground, or you're helping getting a family business off the ground. Maybe you're making decisions about where you're going to live, where you're settling, what's going to work best in the future, and I feel like you're making drastic decisions and choices based in the direction you want to go in. But again, this is all positive. Everything came up right. You got the Sun, which is a good omen, right after the Tower. If it is a little bit of a hard tower, I don't feel like it'll be hard very long this week. I feel like the decision is, are you moving or are you staying? For majority of you. Even if you're not actually moving, you could be like deciding whether you're going to put your house on the market, whether you should allow some family member to come and stay with you, anything like that. But I do see a shakeup in a good way. Like this is something you and your family need. Or if it's not something you need, it's a decision that comes on very fast that you realize, like, oh my God, we need this. This is for us. You know what I mean? Spirit brings it in fast sometimes. Sometimes without warning, and you're just like, whoa, this is awesome. Could be having that moment. Anyway, Cancer, if you liked it, if it resonated, if you want more of these in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. I love you guys. Bye. Maybe. Hi, Capricorns. How's it going? That's your card. Let's see what your week is going to look like. I'm sorry. Mercury retrograde is going on, and my speech is horrible right now, especially when I try to film. I'm really sorry. All right, so let's start with some personal advice for you before we get into your week. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly, and sundress do it for you. Actually, these just came out. Let me clear the energy. They'll come back out if they're meant to. But I just feel like I need to give this a few more shuffles. Yep. Here we go. Tower. Unplug, relax for a spell. And Princess, you can be your own knight. So you're having a tower moment. Something difficult is going to happen, but you're seeing yourself through it. And Spirit's reminding you, like, you don't need anyone to save you. It either could be not that serious, because not all towers are bad, or reminding you, like, if it is serious, like, you've been through so much harder. Like, you saved yourself before, you can save yourself again. Or this is you just coming in confident, like, yeah, this sucks, but I can handle it. Nobody handles things like a Capricorn. They get shit done. If they're inclined to. It could go either way. Sometimes Capricorns are like, no, you do it. I ain't doing shit. And sometimes they're like, I got it. You know, it really depends on their mood and how you treat them. I have a lot of Capricorns in my family. Speaking of, 2 of them just had a birthday party today. My niece turned 1. It was her first birthday. She's a Capricorn. And my nephew turned 5, and he's a Capricorn. And their mom, she turned 28 not that long ago, and she's a Capricorn. So, I'm surrounded by Capricorns. My older brother is a Capricorn as well. So I know Capricorns very, very well. I get along with them. I'm an Earth sign. I'm a Virgo, so I don't really fight with my siblings, but ooh, the other ones do. Aquarius, my older sister is Aquarius, and Capricorns fight like cats and dogs. But ooh, look at you, Peacock. This is your energy this week. This is you feeling good, putting yourself out there, looking good, Capricorns. And you flossing it. You're flossing it like a boss. Good for you. Feeling sexy, looking good, taking care of yourself. Feeling into yourself, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Feel it. Feel positive. Where did that card go? Oh my God. Capricorns, your card disappeared. I swear to God, I saw one fall. Where'd it go? Am I going crazy? Maybe you're going to have an unexpected something go missing this week. Pray to St. Anthony. I do. He helps me all the time. St. Anthony, I can't find my keys. St. Anthony, where's my shoe? St. Anthony, where's my sanity? Oh, you can't help with that? Shit. Well, Heron, this is talking about being elegant and graceful. Look at you, Capricorns. Looking good. Probably smelling good. Just people are like, wah, cartoon eyes. You got it going on this week, Cappies. I like it. But you're very regal and noble. Like, you know you got it going on. But you ain't like a mean girl, mean guy. You're not like, look at me, I'm awesome. Everything is awesome. You're not one of those. You're sweet and humble about it. But everybody is seeing and feeling this glow up energy. You're feeling good this week. And it's showing on your face. You're working hard this week. You're focused on getting stuff done. You're in go mode for sure this week. Hey! Guys, do you need to come over and talk to us so you can quiet yourself? You do? Okay, what do you need to say? What is it? Tell us. What do you need to tell the Capricorns? What? You just got really excited. Is it something good? What is it? Are they going to win the lottery? Yeah? The guidance says you're going to win the lottery, guys. Play this week. Remember her if you win. Let's talk about your career, right? Buy her some kitty treats. And go to kitty college, as in her mom. But anyway, let's talk about your career. Career. Re-energize yourself. Clear, positive space and harmony. This is like bringing the fun back into... You're the bag and ball of fun at work this week. I'm like, come on, guys. You know, this day might be shitty, but let's have some fun. Like, you don't want to be bored at work. You don't want to be like, very positive and very hardworking this week. I like it. And connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. So if you're in like a family business, I feel like perhaps somebody's going to be talking about like a family member that's gone, like, oh, when so-and-so was here, you know, I just feel like a reminisce. Someone might come into your work that knew someone that you love that passed away, and it might bring up feelings for you, or you just reconnect and reminisce. Or if you have like a deceased coworker, you might have some freaky-deaky stuff happening at work. If that's what you're worried about, remember how it says, re-energize yourself, clear, positive space, and harmony. So, if you're feeling scared, perhaps one of you might want to bring some sage into your office and sage it out. Other than that, I just feel like if you have a lost coworker and you guys are experiencing things, I feel like this is just their way of them saying goodbye to you and not to be scared of it. However, trust those instincts. If your instinct says fear and you feel like you're in trouble, really pinpoint whether you're scared because you're scared to connect with spirits, or if that is intimidating and threatening. If it's intimidating and threatening, it's never okay. Get it out immediately. Okay? Let's talk about your love life. But overall, I just feel like some of you might have a coworker that doesn't work there anymore come back and visit, or you just, like I said, someone's coming into your work that maybe you both knew someone that died, or knew someone that you knew that died, and kind of like start up a little chat and get you thinking, and maybe that's what re-energizes you at work, like, I'm lucky to be alive, you know, or just puts you in a good mood that people are out there thinking about your loved one. Let's talk about love for Capricorns. Heart of the moment and loving all that is. That's so cute. You're like wearing your heart on your sleeve this week. you're very happy. You're very like, I love my family, I love my kids, I love my job, I love my friends. Very positive. I love it, Capricorns. This is mirroring energy. So you're very respectful with, if you are in something long term, you're being very sweet and affectionate with each other. Really into a healthy flow. And if this is somebody who's single, this is you mirroring spirit, mirroring like friendships, just trusting and loving yourself and your week. Whether you're single or with a family, your vibes are on fire this week, like really good. Loving all that is. Heart of the moment. Just being in tune with your family, being in tune with those that you love. Beautiful energy. Let's talk about your family life. This could be like siblings, parents, best friends, spouses, you and your kids. 8 of Discs. Busy week. Got a lot on your plate. You might have some time management issues this week. 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups. You might be a little forgetful. You have a lot on your plate. Maybe making a to-do list will be helpful. Someone's going to feel left out here this week. 6 of Cups. There's going to be an exchange, maybe asking for help. You could be turning around and asking your kids, like, look, I got a busy week. I need help with chores. Or, look, Mom, Dad, I know I don't usually ask you if friend, can you help me pick up so-and-so from school? I gotta work late. There's like an exchange, like I need help. This could even be an apology for someone feeling left out. The Magician and 4 of Wands. So this is something you manifested. Could even be exchange of money here. Somebody could be giving someone money to help them through a hard time, get something off the ground, restart their life here. But 4 of Wands is a happy home, happy, stable family. I think you're manifesting stability, manifesting a happy relationship and a happy home. Whether you're in it, you're expressing those feelings of, I appreciate you, I love you so much, I'm so happy for my life, I feel so good. And if you are single, this is you, like with your friends, siblings, parents, like I'm so thankful for you, like we really are a strong family, you know what I mean? Feeling good in your family space. No dramas other than you might forget to pick someone up, or someone just feels like you're not giving them enough time. But I feel like that's going to be quickly squashed with like the exchange of feelings. Like if it's your kids or like a sibling, or like, you don't spend time with me. As soon as they say it, I feel like you're making an effort to repair that. Like especially if it's your kid. You're like, Mommy, you're always with so-and-so and you never have time with me. You're going to immediately make time for that kid. You know what I mean? By them saying it. So I feel like it's a tiny little speed bump. And overall, your week is good. You're in beautiful energy. You're happy. You're positive. You're light. And you're working hard. You're happy to be where you're at. You're happy to have a home. You're happy everyone's healthy. And that's really how you're supposed to be. So you're killing it this week, Cappies. Good for you. Caps off to you. I wish everyone was like you this week. I hope this was helpful. If it was, if you want more like this in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I love, appreciate, and adore you all. And I'll see you next week. I need to get a drink though. My face is getting sore. I've talked for an hour. Apparently Gaia never gets sick of talking. I never thought someone could out-talk me. My cat can, Cappies. Anybody want a cat? Just kidding, I love her. Bye guys. What's up, Gemini? The twins. There's your card for you. Alright, let's get some advice for you this week. What do you need to work on? Kitty stays quiet. Let's just talk through some of them already. Ooh, Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. You've earned this. Spirit just said you've earned this. This week is about sitting back, relaxing, and letting things unfold. People might be telling some whoppers that you're worried about. Don't worry about it. 3 and 1 turns into a 4. You are divinely being swayed away from bullshit. So all you got to do this week is chill. Because you've done what you needed to do. Spirit's going to take care of the rest. Just relax this week. Let it play out. Let it happen. You'll be fine. Keep quiet, though. 42 turns into a 6. So 5 talks about change. 6 to me talks about what comes after, like a tower moment. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Spend time at home. Stay away from the drama. Stay away from like public opinions. Stay away from people trying to poke and prod you. Spending time by yourself this week is, I feel like, the best advice Spirit can give you. And if you are spending time at home and you want to spend time with people, make sure it's people you really trust. Because I feel like you have a dragon that you need to slay in your life. And for some reason, you're being advised to just be still this week. Let's talk about your energy. How are you going to be feeling? Badger, number 3. You're gonna wanna pop your mouth off at someone. You're feeling frustrated about something or someone, and you got lots of opinions. You're over the situation. You kind of want to confront someone. Feeling a little hostile, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on, but Tiger, protecting your family. This is why. Again, you got another 6. Half a 6 is 3. You feel like someone's like either attacking your family, attacking you, attacking what you stand for, attacking your community. You want to fucking tell them where they could go, but you can't. Because with this Tiger, also speaks of like a boss or someone in charge that can't just react. So although you feel very frustrated and feeling like people are poking you, you're also trying to do the right thing for yourself and your family. It's staying in the high road with the Cobra. Yes, you have Spirit with you, protecting you. You are being guided away from this bullshit, so you don't need to say anything, and you don't need to do anything. Because I feel like whatever's going on is going to fizzle itself out. At least this week. Not forever. This is only a week. So let's talk about your career space. What's going on in Gemini's career space? Be thankful, yes. Just show your appreciation to your coworkers, to your bosses, and I feel like genuinely you kind of are this type of person, but I feel like maybe people in your workspace might be like, you know what, they might be witnessing this hardship you're going through or whatever, and they'd be like, you know what, I'm thankful for you. You do good at your job. They just might be giving you the feedback you need because you're going through something hard and they really do respect you, or it's just like coincidence why you're being appreciated now when you really need it. It's not really coincidence. It's Spirit giving you the feedback that you need. Interact and relate. Community, family, and traditions. Be humble, be sweet, be yourself, and reach out to people, and people are going to see you for who and what you are in your workspace. I see you shining here. I see you as somebody who's seen very sweetly, somebody they can rely on, connecting everybody. So stay in that good grace. If whatever dealings you have is with a coworker here this week, just stay in the light, stay in the grace, stay in your like I always put in myself in, like, if President of the United States, because my family, as much as I despise most of the presidents, and I've been more vocal since my grandparents are gone, but I was raised that they are the leader of this country, and you don't trash talk them. Because if you trash talk them, that's giving other countries liberty to trash talk our country. That's just how they were raised. So I feel like that's kind of the approach you're taking. Like, I could talk shit, but that's just not how things are done. That's the element you're getting. So don't fall into step with negative behaviors. Stay in that whatever you were taught. I'm not saying it's that exact thing. Let's talk about your love life. The void. Uh-oh. Some of you are missing someone. Like, it could be away from a partner, or you feel like a distance in your relationship, or you're single. Oh my God, this has come out for every pile. You're either away from someone you feel very connected to, or this is like a long distance relationship. Where'd you go? I saw you pop. Seed of the heart. Ooh, new feelings sprouting for some of you. Or this is mirrored energy. Maybe you are rubbing off on someone. Maybe your crush is finally starting to feel the vibes. Or this is like a cosmic connection. If this is a spouse, you might be away from a spouse. Or this is like you work together, right? But there seems to be a hole in the romance department. Maybe you're being called to go back and, wine and dine your lover this week. Let me clarify what this void is, because that's a weird place to start. Love life for Gemini. What's this void? She is the moon. Someone you're curious about. Someone that's very mysterious. Someone you have a divine pull to. I feel like you can't get them out of your minds. Or you're trying to get them out of your minds. But you feel so connected, so in tune. You're probably getting a lot of signs, synchronicities about this person. But what is the seed of the heart here? Also a weird place to end it. Hidden beauty. This is somebody you have secret feelings for, or has secret feelings for you. You could be watching them in secret. They could be watching you. The breaking. Yeah, you're at the breaking point with this love situation. I feel like either you want to have a sit down and be like, look, I don't understand. I feel a distance with you. I feel like you're being mysterious or shady, or you're not telling me something's wrong. Or, hey, I got something to tell you. I have a secret crush on you. Whether that's you or someone else. Take what resonates to you there. Let's talk about your family life for this week. Family could be anything. Friendships, co-workers, spouses, your children. Queen of Discs and Four of Swords. So somebody wanting to be practical and ground themselves this week, whether this is you or your spouse or people in your life, like getting your ducks in a row, but also making time for yourself, like adult time. So if you do have kids, I feel like the tower moment for you is like telling your kids they're going to bed early every night this week. Maybe they just been a bit difficult with spring break and everything, and getting back into school hours. Interesting, wanting to get on a practical schedule. Like, it could be anything. If you have a new baby, trying to get them on a sleep schedule. If you started a new job, like, how do you work around both of you getting ready for work in the morning? This is like coming up with a practical plan to make everything run smoother. Knight of Swords and Justice. So some of you, this practical energy, Three of Discs. Ooh, okay. Somebody could be like very practical and keeping to themselves, and because they've had a moment to reflect, is coming in with some truth for the family that might be a bit harsh and a bit cold. But I feel like with this Justice coming in, I feel like you want to speak your truth here. But I feel like for some reason, for what's better for everyone right now is for you to be quiet. So, like, at least, I don't know if this is like a family business or whatever. There's like an element that you need to keep it hush-hush for now. But you're at least discussing it with your people that you trust, like a small group. And this is you like telling the truth that you want to say and can't at this point. But I feel like justice is going to come in your favor for being silent, for taking the high road, for, not lashing out when you want to lash out and acting out of anger. I do see you celebrating. I do see a successful work partnership, or your work going well. because of some kind of truth or clarity. Maybe in your personal life, you are speaking truths and you're doing your thing. And in your professional life, you're being quiet. Because that can make sense here, too, as well. Anyway, I hope it resonated. If it does, if you want more of these in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I would love to have you. No pressure, though. I just appreciate all of you for being here, for watching, for liking, subscribing. And anyone and all who wishes me love and light and not the evil eye, I appreciate you. Anyone who sends me the evil eye, I send it back ×3. So mote it be and so it shall. And that's it, and that's all. See you next week, Gemini. I love you all. Have a great week. And remember, breathe. You're being divinely protected. It'll all work out in your favor. Just stay in the light. You got this, Geminis. See you later. Bye. Leo, here's your card. Let's see what your week is like, shall we? Let's start with some personal advice for you. I always get happy for Leos because I'm half Leo. I'm a sun in Virgo and a moon in Leo, I think. Or I'm either a Leo, sun. I forgot. One's a Virgo, one's a Leo, but I'm a Leo-Virgo cusper. So that makes total sense why a sun and a moon would be one of the other. You know what I mean? I have a lot of Virgo Leos on my chart. Lots. Those are my two mains. Princess, you can be your own knight. You don't need anyone to save you. Leo, you're a boss. You don't need nobody. What makes you think you need anybody? You're the freaking lion. You are the lion. The strength card. Nobody's confident like a Leo. Even when they're faking it to make it, they fake it better than everybody else. For the majority. Not everyone's a good faker. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So whatever hardship, whatever you're walking away, you're going to save yourself. Everything's going to be fine this week. And something better is going to be replaced. So what you might have to like pass up on a job, or you might be losing something this week. I'm not saying something this week is going to come immediately to replace it, but in the future, you're going to be thankful that this thing ended, whatever it was. Whether it was big or small, you're going to be like, oh, well, that makes sense down the road. Let's talk about your energy. Woo, the gall. Number 22. If you want to get someone's attention, you might want to speak some truth. You might want to draw a crowd in. Dolphin. But friendly vibes. You want to be playful and silly and happy. Might be a little nosy this week. Your energy might be, I feel like you have detective energy. Not nosy. I should say detective, like you're digging it, like, I need to know more about this. You know what I mean? That's your energy. But I do see you being silly and laughing a lot this week. So there's like heavy but happy at the same time. Ain't that the truth of a Leo? All day, though? Let's talk about your career this week. Let me put your deck upright, Leo. What's going to go on in Leo's professional life this week? Reconnect with Mother Earth. This to me is like reconnect with yourself. Could be reconnect with your mom. Reconnect with your children in your feminine energy, which is your feelings, being in tune with your feelings and your nurturing side. Could be telling you to be patient with yourself, nourish and self-care this week. As far as like, I don't know if you're like a YouTuber or if there's some kind of need to be confident in your job or to come out confident, you need to reconnect with like your audience or reconnect with your brand, reconnect with your customers. With this back to basics next to it, it's like, I think maybe you strayed down a path that you thought would be good for you and you like followed people's advice, but once you got in it, I think you just felt phony or felt like they were I wouldn't say changing the narrative, but it wasn't the narrative you expected. Might have been maybe you jumped into something too early. Not saying you were naive, but you had like hopes and it was like a womp womp. You know what I mean? So this could be reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your like brand or image as far as work and what you wanted before you like feared left, and go back to that. I feel like Spirit's telling you that will be helpful, and be thankful. Show your appreciation this week to the people who are like really your ride or die, because I feel like you're going to need people in your corner. So this week, as far as work, like if you have customers, if you're like in sales, it would be a good week to like give out some promotional gifts or like send a thank you card. Like, thank you for being a customer for like 25 years. Like, what will we do without you? You know what I mean? Appreciate, which will definitely help you. And upskill is popping. Some of you might need to go back to school, or maybe like take a class with someone in your field that has a little bit more experience or has gone through like a curveball situation. Get some advice. Even taking an improv class helped me be able to like speak to people and be more confident in public, even if you're not like using it for theater, you're just using it, you know, because people at my work that's a boss, they have to stand in front of like the whole factory and speak to them. Like, public speaking is a part of their job, even though they're not famous. You know, a lot of bosses have to public speak, especially in factory situations and companies. So you could be somebody that like has a confidence issue, or maybe blundered that at some point. We have the choice. The choice is always yours for the love situation. By the way, this is what's going on with your love this week. You have a choice to make. Are you staying single? Are you going to be single? These are your choices. Oh dear. Leos. I feel like your heart's super duper heavy this week. Falling. However, you just got super happy. So I don't know if some of you are like choosing to fall in love with someone. Choosing to fall in love and not run away from it. And some of you are choosing to let a relationship fall. Like, you're not gonna save it. You're not gonna put work in it anymore. You're just gonna let it fizzle out. Let's clarify though. What's this falling? See if we can get more clear perspective. The Christ flame. Okay, so you might have a choice between two people, Leos. Like, which one is my twin flame? Or if it's not about twin flames, like, I want real love, I want passion, I want magic, I want the sauce, and you just ain't the sauce, so I'm going to go find the sauce. I don't know where that sauce is, but I want to be single to put myself out there. It could be that choice. Or you are my flame, I want to fight for this relationship. It could be that as well. But a choice is definitely going to be made this week. Acceptance. Maybe, oops. I don't know why that's stuck in there. Maybe you were forced to accept a decision you didn't want to. And maybe you're making peace with that decision this week. Maybe someone broke up with you or wanted to break up with you, and you're like, no, you know, we've been in this too long. You're like, I'm not giving up on you. I love you. And maybe you're finally seeing, like, they're not worth my fucking time. Bye. You know, why did I want to fight for someone who didn't want to fight for me? Some of you could be seeing the truth. And even that is painful, but I do see strong in the end. Like, this is the right decision. Like I said, either you're leaving a lover because you're in love with someone else, or you're leaving a lover because you're not in love anymore. Or you're leaving a lover to just love thyself. It doesn't even have to be about someone else. And if it's not like physical leaving, I feel like you're just making a decision like, this isn't making me happy anymore, so I need to do something about it. Or this is making me super happy and I need to make this official. Take what resonates to you. Let's talk about your family this week. Knight of Cups. Somebody making an offer here. What kind of offer with this family? Four of Discs. They could be like, hey, let me help you. Want to come stay with me? Or You could be telling someone like, hey, I'm moving on. I'm moving out. That's the new start. Guess what? You're single now. Or somebody could like have moved on from you, and this is you finally accepting it. Could be accepting another love offer. Like, I'm packing my stuff because I got another offer. You know what I mean? Could be that. Ooh, the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this is like a karmic. Or somebody you're codependent to or is codependent on you. 9 of Swords. Yes, this is somebody who gives you anxiety, stress, worry. Family is... This is a toxic side of family. Like either you're codependent on them and you could be asking them for help and fearing their rejection, or you could be coming in with an apology and wanting to reconcile, and they're just being kind of dicks about it. Or you could be being dicks about it because maybe you don't want to accept their apology. I don't know. Situation. But let me clarify what this 9 of Swords is. 2 of Wands. You have 2 choices. 2 directions to go in. And I feel like it's causing you a lot of anxiety. Because I feel like one direction is you don't have a family anymore. As in you're not going to be participating because this is very toxic. And the other decision is we're going to work on this, but we're not going to be toxic to each other anymore. Either way, it's very stressful. Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone's being left behind here. Or you're making decisions that's best for you and your family and letting people like face the music by themselves. Maybe you're just sitting out of the drama, working on yourself, and like you and your spouse and your kids are doing your own thing, and them and their spouses and their kids are doing their own thing, and there could be just like a moment of stillness this week. Could be that as well. Either way, I feel like there are decisions that need to be made in the love and family department, and that's going to be your mental focus. Like I said, I don't know if you're making physical movements this week, but decisions are being made or seen. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you the information you needed. If you liked it, if you want more in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I adore you all. I appreciate you, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Hang in there, Leos. You got this. You will make the right decision. Just trust your heart and your instinct. You're strong. You're fierce. You got this. See you later, Leo. You going, Libra? Here's your card. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Let's get into some self-advice for you this week to work on within yourself. Tower, unplug, relax for a spell. Everybody's getting a tower this week. So you could be having a lot of stress, going through a lot of changes this week. Spirit is telling you to breathe, self-love, get some sleep, don't stress. Sword, make the change, and Sundress, do it for you. Could be calling to start a diet this week, or maybe get a physical haircut, or just go shopping and get some new clothes, or making a cut that's painful but best for you. It's time to make that tower. You could be breaking up with someone, a lover, a friend, or just telling your family you need a break, or telling your job you've had enough and you're putting your 2 weeks in. Let's see what's good for you. Let's heavy vibes. Let's talk about your energy this week. What mood vibes are you giving off for this week, Libra? We have Badger. This came out for, I believe it was Cancer. No, wait, it was Gemini. You feel like someone is being a dick, pushing your buttons, or you are just grumpy. Let me get one to clarify after it. You could just be in like a, I don't want to deal with anyone, it's shit kind of, oh no. Okay, so flamingo to me is like you're prancing around. This is like being open and friendly, but at the same time, this is like catty, bitchy vibes. Like you're good to the people who are good to you, and you're also, I feel like, letting sarcasm and like your attitude slip up this week. Maybe they deserve it. We'll find out. Let's talk about your workspace. What's going on in your workspace this week, Libras? Libra. Oh, hello. Too many. Let's get clear and precise, please. For Libra, in the workspace, balance yourself. Yeah. Work is going to be stressful this week. I just see you coming at it strong, like, I'm only going to do what I can. I'm going to work hard, and what gets done, gets done. I'm not trying to be off kilter and stressed out this week. Interact and relate. So, I feel like if you're like a boss, or even if you're not, there's a lot of chaos in the workspace. Look at you being a peacekeeper, keeping everyone together. Like, we got this, guys. We got this. Connecting with your bosses and your coworkers. You might be asking for help. You might be coming to help them. They might be asking you. Get into nature and remember who you are. To me, this is like, go back to your skills. Depend on your skills. And I do see you shining well here. And I feel like everybody around you is going to be reminded of how valuable you are and how important you are this week. Probably because you're saving the day. Let's talk about your love life. What's going to go down this week in Libra's love life? My throat chakra is going crazy for you, Libra. Might be having a difficult time expressing your emotions this week. The temple. Ooh, this is about... We're thinking about the temple. It's where you go to pray. It's where you go to feel safe. So this is somebody, you can either be the temple as you, and you like are really focusing on self-love and it's not about another person, or this is somebody who literally feels like home, feels like a divine counterpart, feels safe, you feel protected, you feel like it's meant. The mother prays. You're trying to manifest. You're really trying to manifest a love here. It could be a lover back. Getting ex energy for some of you are very caught up on your ex. You miss them so much, Libras. I don't know if this is like someone you dated, or if this is someone you regret not telling how you feel or not making it work. I mean, again, it could be a relationship you had and you broke up with, or it could be a relationship you wished you got off the ground but never did. I'm not really sure. That's kind of the same vibe here. Like, oh, I want them back, or oh, I wish I had them in the first place. You know what I mean? I can't separate, but I feel like you will understand that. The spaces between the words, you're trying to figure out what went down here. What are they really saying? If you are in a relationship, I feel like something's off. Let me clarify. What's this? Oh, hello. Drop into your heart. Yeah. How do I feel about this person? How does this person feel about me? I feel like you might be reevaluating discussions you had. You might be realizing what they meant when you took it a different way before. And you're like, oh my God. What's this mother? The mother prays. Towering magnificence. Like, this person changed your life. I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse, but you're recognizing that without them in your life, you wouldn't have gotten to a certain point. And for a majority of you, I feel like you want to get back with this person. This person changed and added to your life in a way no one has. You feel safe with them. You feel home. You feel a purpose with them. You're trying to manifest them. You're trying to figure out the words to say, the ways to show them how you feel. Okay. Gifts received. So you might be sending them a gift or a letter, or you might be getting one from this person. God speaks. I feel like you just want closure, or to speak your truth, or to be like, listen, I don't want to live without you. or this is how I feel about you. So you could be confessing something, or someone might be, this person could be confessing to you, but I feel like if you haven't seen signs leading up to this, don't depend on that, because those are for only the people who hear that and like feel that that's truth, because that's not going to be true for everyone, because there is a missing, longing, ending situation that I'm feeling that you're longing for, but no, it's over. So heavy in the heart for some of you, and some of you are, you know, with people feeling something off. Place how the shoe fits, don't force it. Okay, so this is your family. We have 4 of Swords, 5 of Discs, and Queen of Discs. Ace of Cups. There is a new start here. I don't know why I'm getting co-parenting energy. Working hard to not be maybe so defensive. Maybe you're just sensitive about this breakup, so you're like, or maybe you're trying not to be sensitive about other people's opinions, because we have this Queen of Discs is like trying to be practical and wise and do the right thing and give your love to your family and to your children if you have any. I just see you just being practical with who you're giving your love to and who you're giving your time to. You're not wasting time anymore. 2 of Wands. So there is, I feel like you're being pulled in 2 directions. Maybe your family wants you to do one thing, but you want to do one thing. Or your family can't understand why you're doing something, but it makes complete sense to you. There's like a miscommunication or a misunderstanding that could be causing some conflict this week. 4 of Wands in reverse. This isn't a happy, contented family. You're not like sorry. I was looking for something in the drawer. But I'm not sure what they mean by with this Ace of Cups. We're like making an offer. I'm giving my love out, but 4 of Wands is not happy. You might make an offer and it might get rejected and it cause an imbalance. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. Guys, crazy over both love. The Lovers, 6 of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is about a love situation. You might be telling your family like you want to just be single and have your own solo cup here because you're not happy in this family situation you got yourself into. Or you might be telling your family like you have a new lover and you want to go towards them, but it's going to be tricky and they changed your life. You could be dropping some truth bombs for real on your family. Like you're coming out as practical and it makes sense to you. And they're all like, what the fuck? Because to them it's like coming out of left field. But you've been unhappy for a while. And I feel like they didn't know that, if that makes sense. So you could be coming clean to your family about this 4 of Wands. About longing for something you don't have. And wanting a new start and wanting a new life for yourself. And like maybe career is going really well, but love sucks, and you're like, why can't I have both? You know, I want a happy career and love too. Could be that energy as well. I hope it resonated. If it did, if it does, if you want more of these in the future, please hit the thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. Why are you growling? They're down here like stare off. I never had cats that growl. before now. I kind of like it though, because they don't actually ever attack each other. It's never a fight. They growl and then they lick each other. It's weird. I'll take that kind of fighting. See you all next week. Bye, guys. Bye, Pisces. You are going to have an amazing week. I'm manifesting this for you because I don't want to read another sad one. All right, let's get some positive feedback about self-work for you, like individual inner work. Pisces, what's good? Lioness, you've earned your stripes. This has come out a lot. Again, you're getting those vibes of all you need to do this week is sit back, relax, keep doing what you're doing. You've done your part. You're doing your part. You've done all you can. Don't make mountains out of molehills, and don't stress yourself out, pushing yourself too hard. You're only one person. Flower, be honest with yourself. You know you've been doing a good job. You know you've come through. You know you've changed. You know you're not the same anymore. Don't let people send you back to old mentalities or try to put you back in the box because you've changed yourself. Stand up, stand firm, and speak up. Like, be honest with yourself. This person doesn't make me happy. Okay, now what are you going to do about it? That's what being honest with yourself is. Take a minute with yourself in the stillness to really contemplate what you want on all aspects. Let's talk about your energy this week. What are your vibes? How you feeling? Jellyfish. Ooh, you wouldn't be stinging people. I do feel like some of you have a little bit of an attitude this year with this praying mantis. You could feel like someone's ripping you off, or after, like, think about a praying mantis. The female, after she mates with the male, she eats the male. You could be feeling devoured by someone or threatened. But jellyfish and praying mantis are also very spiritual. So you could be feeling very connected and very powerful within your own gifts. But for the most part, I just feel you are defensive and a little bit hostile this week. Oh dear. Let's find out what's going on. Let's talk about your career. What's going on this week for Pisces? It doesn't have to be hostile. It could be guarded as well. Honor the deities around you. You're going to be getting signs. Signs about people who are out to screw you, steal you, or help you. Good, bad, and indifferent. Pay attention to those instincts as far as work this week. Clear your mind. Be present, focus, and embrace. Especially if you're like a creative worker. Or don't bring last week's drama into this week, because I feel like this week's going to be pretty intense as it is, and maybe that's why you're getting overwhelmed. Clear your mind when you're at work and just focus on work, because I feel like stepping back from your personal life and just focusing on work is the break your mind needs. Perhaps you've been finding yourself working and thinking about things. Spirit's like, pay more attention to your work. You need to pay attention this week. You need to be on the money this week. You need to look for the signs at work. So don't have your mind so fogged up that you can't see clearly. Tune in and connect, yes. Especially if you're like learning, even if it's not a new job like me, I'm supposed to be learning a new part of my factory, even though I'm not new in the company. It is a new section for me. So if you're like going into a new department, or if you need to impress people, you need to have your mind sharp. So don't have it cluttered up with junk this week. Stay on the money, Spirit is saying, as far as work. Let's talk about love for Pisces this week. What's going on with love? Sacred convergence. We're going to have a deep conversation, or I've been feeling this for some of the signs. I'm definitely giving you a birth control warning, Pisces. If you don't want any more babies, I would be very careful. Or if you don't want a baby in general, very careful this week. Extremely careful. Sweet soul rising. Ooh, so this could be like a friend that turns into a lover that you might actually sleep with this week, or confess feelings to, or might confess feelings to you like, hey, I know we've been friends, but I really am into you. Or this person is just so fucking sweet to you. Like, makes you feel so good, puts you on high vibes. this could be your lover. If you aren't single, this could be your lover just like spoiling the shit out of you emotionally or physically this week. Soft, very in love, happy, sweet soul rising, soft, cute, cuddly vibes. I see a couple in bed cuddling and watching movies. What better a time? Winter is the perfect time for cuddling and movies. Netflix and chill. Yes, you are. This week, Pisces, burning hero. Ooh, hello. Within nothing, there is everything. So you could be coming in to save the day. Doing something nice for a lover, just to put the spark back in it, or burning hero could be like a friend, like I said, coming in and like maybe, God forbid, knock on wood, you have some kind of issue and you need to call someone for help. So you call this friend and they are the hero and they're so sweet and so soft and they take care of you and they show affection. You might like slip and kiss their face. Just grab their face and kiss them. And you're both going to be like, whoa. Some of you, I'm getting that energy. It could even be someone you're with now. And like maybe there's been like a lull in your sex life. And all of a sudden, like maybe your spouse just does something for you. And you're like, that is the most sexiest fucking thing you have ever done. Because I have been meaning to do that. And you just like love each other again. Like, oh my God, you love me. You really love me. And within nothing, there is everything. This is about a connection. For a majority of you, you're rekindling the spark within something. Sensual awakening. That lull of no sex or dry sex or just no spark or just not having time because it's the holidays and you're fucking busy and stressed out. That's over. Sexy time is coming back for you, Pisces. Remember what I said. Birth control, double, triple. If you don't want no more babies, honey child, you better be careful. All right, let's talk about your family life. And again, if you're single, that could be a friend. That might just be a friends with benefits, but you like and respect each other, so it's not like a horrible thing. Like maybe you're just feeling happy because you got some booty. I don't know. Woo! Coming in with healing. The star, Aquarius, healing of family. So if anyone has been sick, I feel like you're all getting better here. If there's been any kind of fighting or turmoil, that is coming to an end this week. Beautiful. Knight of Disc. Yes, moving in a new direction. Healing, getting over it. Moving on. Loving it. Ace of Swords. Everyone's speaking their truth, getting their feelings out, and it clears the air. Excellent stuff. I like this reading. Yep. Coming back to each other, like everybody has a dark and light side. Everybody has a good and bad day. Like everybody fucks up. This is all of us like, yeah, I should have done it this way, or I should have done it that way, or if I could go back, I would do it this way. Like it's all like sitting and discussing and like not pointing the finger, but like this is what you did to upset me. And then that person saying, I'm sorry I did that to upset you. This is what you did to upset me. And then that person says, I'm sorry. And then, like, you just move on like it never fucking happened. Which is beautiful energy. That's what we all want to happen when our family fights. Like, let's just move on. Like, it's over. Bye. Nobody wants to deal with it. But in your case, that's exactly what's going to be happening this week. So if it's like a quick family fight, it'll end just as quick. So don't even fret about it. I love you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, if it does, if you want more like this in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Sagittarius, here's your card. I love Sagittariuses. I have a lot of them in my family. My mom and my baby sister are Sagittariuses. I think my mom has more people in. My Aunt Sharon's a Sagittarius because my mom and my aunt were born on the same day. 22. This is personal advice for you to work on this week. Vibrate. Take control of your own narrative. Don't let anybody tell your truth. Don't let anybody tell you, like, speak for you at all this week. Speak for yourself. No, this is actually what happened. No, this is actually how I feel. Don't speak for me. Be that vocal. Do it up. We have Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Like, you're not the freaking problem, okay? Move on from this with this voyage. Like, somebody is going to come in and be like, this is what this person does, this is how this person feels, and this is what they need to do. First of all, this is how I feel. This is what I've been doing, and I'm not the problem. You dictating my life is the problem. Could be that. But you are moving on from something that's very bossy, controlling, dominating. Even if that's you in your own mind, you're shutting that part off about yourself that tells your own self how to think, feel, and what to do and what you deserve. You're just like, shh, you know? Just let stuff come to me if it's not an actual thing or a person. Let's talk about your energy, your vibes, your mood this week. Wolf. Crying to the moon, howling at the moon. You might be a little bit horny this week. Lusty. It is a full moon, but you might just want to have fun and get out and let loose and be wild. Or you might feel the need to just hang out by yourself and be a lone wolf. Maybe you don't trust people this week. Whale. Trying to be... Like, whales to me are very big cosmic beings. They have a very big impact. You're very aware of your impact and the impact of others. But your energy is very big this week. It's very loud. Either you're screaming, "Come to me," because I'm trying to manifest, a pack, wink wink, a pack of friends to hang out with, or a pack of lovers, or howling at the moon, "Stay the fuck away from me," or you're gonna get it. But either way, you have a big energy, a big presence this week. Let's talk about your work life. What's gonna go on in your work life this week? Treat your body well. Ooh, you're going to have a lot of aches and pains. You might be doing a lot of physical labor this week. So prepare for that. Make sure you're stretching. Make sure you're getting rest. Clear your mind. Yeah, focus on work this week. Try not to focus on the aches and pains. I feel like your performance at work is going to be watched this week, so make sure you are pulling out all the stops. Make sure you are paying attention, especially if with this upskill, I feel like you're learning something. There's a little bit of lessons or like a test, or you're going to be tested at work. You're learning a new skill. You're leveling up at work, but it also requires some kind of like advancement or like lesson. So there's a need to pay attention, to get sleep. Like, prepare yourself like you would for like a giant test. Make sure you're getting sleep. Make sure you're eating something. Make sure you're paying attention. Take notes if you need to. But it's very important to focus, be alert, and step up any chance you can to like make yourself be seen this week in a scholarly way. Alright, so let's talk about your love life this week. What's going to happen in the love department for the Sagittarius out there? This has come out in every single freaking reading. Again, with this legacy of light, you are very connected. This is twin flame energy, or this is somebody you're married to. With this legacy of light, or want to be married to. What's this legacy of light? Get a clarifier here. Contemplation. So you're thinking about, is this person my one? Is this real? That's where you're at this week. Tell me more. Heart of the moment. I feel like love is growing and picking up. It's like getting faster, getting stronger in this connection. It's not diluting. And I feel like in the moment, your heart is with a specific person, or you're going to be getting some kind of specific sign that shows you what this connection is. The temple, yeah, this person is very sacred. They feel like home. You feel safe. The void, you feel lost without this person. This is what you're realizing. Either you want someone back here, or you want to go towards someone. Woman of light, and the bride offers herself So yeah, some of you are going to be going towards a love interest because you just can't live without them. Or someone's coming towards you because they just can't live without you. I see an engagement. I'm not going to lie. Or this is like, let's make it official. Or, hey, you want to move in? Or some of you might even... Hey, guys, you's okay, baby? Do you want to come over and talk to us? You got something to say? No? Sorry, she goes through this I have a rescue animal. This is part of her PTSD. She's not in heat. It only lasts for a little bit, but it's like in her mind. She like goes back to her trauma. See? It already stopped. It's like a flashback, they say. So I apologize, but it's not really her fault. Humans were mean to her, so please don't get mad. I try to be patient. I get frustrated too when I'm trying to sleep, but I just be like, Gaia, it's okay. Do you want to come sleep with me? It's like a new baby. Today's been rough for her. She's been doing it on and off. 8 of Discs. So, by the way, this is your family life. I feel like you're going to have a lot of stuff as far as family, or a lot of them asking you to do stuff. If you have like a sick family member, they're like, hey, can you pick up soup for so-and-so? Hey, can you help me pick up your niece? Or, hey, I can't get home in time. Can you watch my kids overnight? It's like a lot of stuff being thrown. Like a lot of juggling. 6 of Wands. Ooh, you might be having some kind of public event. Maybe you're preparing for a family party here. Birthday party. Wedding, even. Might be coming in to tell your family, we have a wedding to plan for. Something about stress, though. I feel like this is party planning. I don't know what kind of party. If it's like family reunion, birthday, or it's like a big... Everybody's getting like a to-do list, or you have a big to-do list. But I feel like your family's recognizing the hard work you're putting in and the stress you're having. I feel like they're stepping up to help, or everybody's stressed out because this is like a big, maybe an annual event or a big party that everyone's coming to. Which parties make everybody stressed out. Not gonna lie. Anything more that you can tell us? 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Yeah, so you have 9 of Swords. You're very stressed out. You're like, is this going to go well? What are we going to do? Like, I got too much to get done. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. But don't worry, because it all works out. Everybody's happy. This is a stable, happy, well-balanced family. So the stress and anxiety, don't let it lie to you. You're going to get the recognition for all your hard work. People are going to enjoy it and have a good time. It's going to be a good celebration for those of you having a party. And for those of you not having a party, just have a lot on your plate as far as family, everyone's going to get where they need to go. Everyone's going to be happy, and it's all going to work out. Just take a deep breath. Everything will be okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it. If it did, if it does, if it was, if you want more of these in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I would love to have you. No pressure, though. Thank you for just popping in and being here. I love you guys. See you next week. Bye. Scorpios, here's your card. I don't show them every time, but sometimes I do. Let's talk about some personal advice for you to work on this week, Scorpies. What's good? What do we need to do? We're Scorpios. Bitchfire, stand up for yourself. Oh boy, Scorpios. This has not come out on all the sides. You got a hater-rater coming out of the woodwork this week. I'm not going to lie. Boo. I hate hater-raters. To that. Right, Scorpios? Fuck off, haters. Fuck off. We ain't got time for your shit. Am I right? Can I get an amen, Scorps? I know. I heard a bazillion amens. At least in my mind. Every sign said that. Amen. Everybody hates the haters. Haters gonna hate. It's what they do. Cannot make this shit up. You got an evil ass fucker on your shit this week. Could be a feminine energy, does not have to be. Remember, masculine and feminine energy live in all of us. It's energy, not gender when speaking about tarot. Energy is fluid. There is no wieners or vajayjays in tarot. Okay? So when I say divine feminine, divine masculine love readings, does not mean male, female. When I say feminine energy, does not mean female energy. A man can be in a feminine energy. I live in masculine energy. My twin lives in feminine energy. They're more cuddly and soft, and I'm the warrior. We're kind of backwards, but it happens. We each are both, though. Sometimes I'm feminine. Well, I prefer masculine energy. He prefers feminine energy because he's sweet, and I'm a cut-a-bitch kind of person. Anyway, I'm sweet too, but I'm more defensive. Like, I don't like how that person is looking at you. And they're like, hi, who cares? I'm like, yeah, but don't look at him like that. That's my energy. And he's just like, don't let it bother you. I'm like, I don't. But don't look over here. I guess I do let it bother me after a while. Because that's rude. Don't you hate Scorpios? You feel me. Everyone in my life who's a Scorpio and I've ever been in this situation, you are the only one that understands at the table why I'm like, huh? You want to take a fucking picture? It's a Scorpio. It's like, yeah. Do you want to take a fucking picture? Bro, you're being a creeper. Scorpio. Like, you know how you're like somewhere and there's always like, either they're looking at you to be a dick because they want to fight and they're like grilling you. Like, maybe if I stare long enough, they're going to turn around and be like, what, motherfucker? You know what I mean? And hoping that you start it, because those ones are pussies, to be honest. If they have to stare at you to get you to want to fight, if they wanted to fight hard enough, they would just fight you and not stare at you. That's why I get pissed. Do something! We all know you're not, because you're psycho and you're sitting over there staring at me, which does nothing. That's why I get so mad when people stare at me. It's like, why? Like, I'll be nice if it's like they're like doing one of these and not making it obvious, or if they're like seemingly staring at me, but you can tell they're in La La Land. I don't get mad because I'm definitely a daydreamer too. But all I'm saying is Scorpios feel that. They get mad too when people stare at them. Maybe I'm part Scorpio. I don't know. I hate it so much. You can feel it. I can feel it when people are staring at me. It's like, what? After a while, I feel like that might be your energy towards this person. You want to take a picture? Get him, Scorps. Get him. Let's talk about, sorry. Let's not skip your energy, your vibes, or your mood this week. Sorry. Tensioned out for you, Scorp. That was so good for everyone. Scorp gets here and I can't shut up. Sorry. I know you guys hate that the most. Like, shut up. Just give me a fucking reading. My bad. I'm sorry. I know all your signs. I shouldn't do the things that irritate you. I'm a Virgo. I also talk too much. My bad. Yeah, you're protecting yourself. Like mom mode, dad mode. Like, I'm a fucking Scorpio. I'll eat you for breakfast. Get 'em, Scorpios. Strong, fierce. You ain't taking no one's shit. Good for you. Jellyfish, yeah. You're going to give him a stinger. Right on the kisser. Good for you. You will sting back. Like, watch out. I'm just floating through the water. Minding my own business. You come into my lane, motherfucker. I'm going to wrap my tentacles around you, and I'm going to sting your goddamn skin, because you shouldn't be in my space. Get them, because I feel like they're approaching your space. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like you have all of the reason to just be like, to this person. And I don't even know what's going on yet. Let's talk about your workspace. What's going on in the career for Scorpio? begin writing now. Doesn't mean begin writing, it just begins now. If you have something in your mind, maybe write it down so you don't lose the idea, or start that plan, like a business plan, a pitch, a letter to describe your feelings to your boss. I don't know, something that's asking for a promotion, writing a resume, anything towards work, ideas. Be practical, start making a plan, write things down, get organized, balance yourself. Yep, I feel like this week you just want to get organized, get balanced, calm, cool, and collected, but there's like the evil jerk trying to come in and just your whole week. But as far as work is concerned, focus, write stuff down, especially if you're very busy and you're scatterbrained. Make yourself a to-do list. Like that will be really helpful for you this week. Shine brightly, but you're gonna kill it in work. You're gonna come out on top despite what this fucker asshole twat face is doing. Don't even worry about it. If it's drama in the workspace, you're gonna be just fine. Don't let anybody but the person see those. Let them look like an idiot. And if you get a minute where you can just like in the bathroom where you know they're not gonna like use it against you, you can be like, listen, I'm a fucking Scorpio. No, but I don't know what you're trying to pull because I see what the fuck you're doing, bro. I'm a Scorpio. You can't fool me. I fool the world. That's my job. Scorpios are very good actors. They really are. But remember how I said about Scorpios, not that they're two-faced or sketchy, but they have their real version of themselves that they only show certain people, and then they have like an alter ego that they show people that they don't trust. You have to be in their inner circle to really know the motherfuckers. If you're a Scorpio, these people aren't in your inner circle, so you don't give a shit, is what I'm saying. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Richard. That's your facts. Let's talk about love. What's going on for love with the Scorpios? Ooh, the choice. You could be having more than one love choice this week. Maybe you have a choice in dates. Let's see what comes after it before I start bumping my gums too much. Distant shores. I think you need to make a choice about either a relationship that is kind of going stagnant, or that you haven't spent, maybe you haven't, oh my god, hiccups, spent enough time with someone. Maybe there's like literal distance between you and it's going to take you guys traveling to see each other, or you've made the choice to travel to someone, maybe to express some feelings, or someone's traveling into your life this week. Maybe you have to travel for work. Maybe you have to make a decision between work and love this week. Yikes. Never easy, is it? Can't have it all. Can't have happy, I mean, you can have it all, but not every day. Like, there will be a family problem one day, and then there'll be a work problem the other day, and then there'll be a friend problem. It can't just all be like smooth sailing. You get one day, maybe a month of smooth sailing, if you're lucky. I feel like this might be your week for majority of that smooth sailing. But then you have that evil asshole in the mix, which hasn't come up yet. Beauty Earth Angel. Oh my god. You are literally going towards the Earth Angel, traveling to them, or your heart keeps going towards somebody who's far away from you, or you're not in contact with, or you haven't expressed feelings to. You're making the choice to express those feelings. Making the choice to give in to the beautiful Earth Angel this person is to you. Or you want this person. Giza. Leaning Tower of Giza. That's what I call her when she's having a breakdown. I mean, that might be insensitive, but I find it funny. Anyway. But yeah, I just feel like Somebody lights you up. They feel like home. They feel sweet. They feel soothing. If this is somebody you're already with, like a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, maybe you're away from them and you're missing them, and the choice of dropping everything because you just want to go be with them, or them you. To you. Like, I don't want to work this week. I just want to see my boo. Could be that. Cute. I like it. Let's talk about your family. What's good with family? Shizzle this week. Let me give this a few quick shuffles. Alright. Family for Scorpies. Ooh, justice. So, divorce is coming through for some people in your family. Money coming in, settlements, getting the job, getting the house, making amends, making peace. What goes around comes around, could be. Tell me more about this justice. Knight of Wands. Okay, so something clears up so that you can move forward in a passionate, fiery, good direction. Maybe this could be closing out karmic cycles, karmic attitudes, karmic fights that you guys had that just kept recurring over the years. But you're moving forward passionately with the world popping into a new cycle. So a new cycle for your family. Family could be anything from siblings, parents, your kids, spouse, friends, co-workers. Three of Wands and the Emperor. You're waiting for something to come in this week, whether it's something financial, an answer, a sign, or you're literally waiting for someone to come in as far as like travel. Could be waiting for the right moment to move in, make your move. But this is you standing in your power this week. Being the leader of the family, being the strong, confident one, taking charge, the boss of the house, if you will. But I do see this all positive. Nothing came out in the negative. So that nasty karmic, nasty, if I could talk, Mercury retrograde's a dick to me this year. But that you're going to get justice over. If that asshole is a part of your family, don't worry about it. Justice is coming in your favor. You're moving in a new direction that's positive for you. You're starting a new cycle, a new life. You do have a little bit of a wait period, either for results or for something to come in, or you just wait for the anger to simmer down before you make any moves, before you come into power play. This is, to me, making a power play, making a power move as far as family. That's positive for you. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, Scorpios. Chew them up and spit them out. And don't let any of that nasty juju stick to your soul, because next week, this fucker is going to be out of your life. Remember that. Stay in the light. Don't do any shady shit that other people are going to see, because I feel like this person wants to paint you in a bad light or make you look bad. Don't play into their hand, Scorpios. You got this. Trust your instinct. Know when a bitch is lying, and know when a motherfucker's testing you. That's my advice for you this week, Scorpio. I hope that made sense. If you liked it, if it resonated, if you want more like this in the future, please give me a thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. I would love to have you. No pressure, though. I just appreciate that you watch, and you're here. And I love you guys. Crush it, Scorps. Crush it. Also, have a drink for me, because I can't drink with my kidney right now, and I think that's a bullshit. Not that I drink. I always say I am going to, and I never do. One day I actually will buy a bottle of wine or something. The only time I drink is if someone gives me something. I don't buy it. I'm so not living up to my Irish expectations. I'm sorry. Whatever. Love you, bye. Taurus, what's up? Here's your card. I don't draw them all the time, but I like to sometimes. That's not like the official image for your sign. I'm just like to give visuals. Anyway, let's talk about some advice for you this week, Taurus. To work on yourself. What do we got? Oh, hello. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Oh, Taurus. I love a good Taurus fight. You do not quit. You are the last sign standing every fucking time. Even above Aries. There is no more. There is no sign more stubborn than a Taurus. You will dig your little huff, and you'll keep digging that huff. You will dig to fucking China before you move if you don't want to move. And I respect that, because that is some drive. That's some driven fucking shit. I'm a Virgo. I'm an earth sign, so I have a little bit of that. But then I'm also practical. So Virgos are always the one that just apologizes just to shut everybody up and move on. So eventually I stop huffing it and I'm like, fine, whatever, you're right. No, they're not. They're a fucking idiot. But let's move on with our lives. Taurus is over there. No, fuck that. They're wrong. They need to know they're wrong. They need to realize this. The world can't cater to their stupidity. Okay? So until they admit to everybody here that they were wrong, I am not moving. Nope. I don't live in La La Land. Somebody needs to wake this fool up. That's Taurus. And I'm like, okay, Taurus. Good luck sitting out here, because they're never going to admit that. And Taurus is like, oh, I will make them. I will make them. I have faith in myself. That's why I love Taurus. Ballsy. They will nag you into submission. Like, you guys, not that you're naggers, but if you know something drives someone crazy, you will hit that fucking button, Taurus, and you will keep hitting that fucking button until you get what you want. You figure out what all of our buttons are, and you just sit there and you're like, how many times do I gotta push this until they snap? Also why I love a Taurus. You're rebels. Don't give a shit. Escapists. Come home to yourself. Unlike Virgos, who worry about everyone, you have the ballsy side of Earth. You don't give a fuck. You will figure it out on the fly. Virgos are like, no, we need a plan. Taurus is like, fuck it. Just, you'll be fine. You're a Virgo. You'll be fine. You'll figure it out. I'm like, how, Taurus? How? I don't fucking know. But you'll figure it out, okay? Have faith in yourself. This is why me and Taurus butts. You don't need a plan. I need a plan. You don't need a plan. I need a plan. How are we the both earth signs? I love you, though. I love you, though. I can't live without Tauruses. You say what I want to say, but won't. I need you in my life. Like, in the professional arena, I will just, sure, boss. You sign my checks. Taurus don't give a shit. They will lose their job. And they will tell that motherfucker. True story. Red. Yes, you need to forgive. Get out of... You're, like, battling. I don't know if you're battling with a friend, a lover, like, family shit. Sorry, I just stole all these cards. But you need to me, this is like, escape the war zone. Step back. I know you hate stepping back, Taurus, but what's for best for you? I love Mercury retrograde. No. The best thing for you is to step back. This war is not healthy. It's not going to give you anything productive for your life. Spirits like Taurus, I know that you will fight to the death, Taurus. You won't give up this war, but I want you to give up this war because I have something better for you. That's basically what Spirit is saying. You need to forgive this fool that's pissing you off, Taurus, that's got you hoofing it. Like, admit you were an idiot. Just do it so I can stop digging this hole. Just stop digging the hole, Taurus. They're not worth it. And work on yourself. And put all that love and attention back into yourself and off this, whatever it is, this war zone. It's eating you alive, Taurus. You got bigger fish to fry, I feel like. This week, stop digging in. Let go. I know you don't know what that means, Taurus. but let it go. You can do it. Like you tell me, when I can just figure it out, I don't need a plan. You will figure it out. Taurus, you don't need them to concede, okay? Because life is going to make them concede. Spirit's going to bite them in the tushy for making you hoof it so long. Like, give up the fight. Spirit's got it. Give it to Spirit. Do you, boo-boo. Go fight a war that's worth it for you. That's going to give you something productive. Let's talk about your energy, your vibes this week. Although you're going through some shit, you're laughing. You're happy. Taurus don't let shit bother them. You get over shit in 2 seconds. Also another trait I appreciate. Buffalo, focus on family, being protective of your family, focusing on being a parent, probably just laughing and having fun with your kids or friends if you don't have any kids. Wow, trying to, there's this element of, like I said, wanting them to own their shit, but also wanting them to admit that you made a big impact in their life. Maybe you helped someone and they're just acting like they did it all themselves, and you're like, really? Motherfucker. Oh, really? And really that energy of like, you couldn't do this without me. You really couldn't. And you're not even bragging. You're probably being truthful. Hello, Gaia. Gaia says, yeah, tell that fucker to go somewhere. Let's talk about your work life. What's going on in work? Shh. Boo-boo, it's okay. Sorry, my cat has PTSD. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. Hey. Come here, alright. No, don't. It's okay. Can I do my reading for Taurus? It's alright. You're okay. You're okay. Yes, clear your mind at work. Don't bring any family shit to work. Don't bring any relationship. I feel like this will be very healthy for you because it'll give you time to get your mind off it. Like, literally give yourself projects this week so you don't think about this war that you're fighting. You need a break, Taurus. Or maybe you're making mistakes at work because of home life situations. Get into nature. Get outside, even if it's cold. The best way to clear your mind is to take a walk. And sometimes my best advice, or my best ideas, like, I just need to get out of the building. You get mandatory 30 minutes, at least in my country, for lunch. Sometimes just walking out of the building and just walking around, and I just don't really think of anything, and I just look around me. All the shit that just happened inside melts away. You know, just being outside, taking in the fresh air, taking in deep breaths, it's calming. So if you feel like this person is just like riling you up and that Taurus is coming out and you're going to blow your fucking top. It takes a while for Taurus to blow the top. Once they do, you better fucking run. So before that top comes off and you can't put it back on and it does something detrimental to your life, go outside, take a few deep breaths, especially in your career. This could be like an employee that's just like, you're fucking sick of it, and I don't know what your country is like. You might not be able to fire them without certain steps. It could be that as well. Focus on children. Focus on, if you work with kids, I feel like just focus on being like a kid and let all the family stuff go away. And if you're like a stay-at-home mom, like loving your kids, seeing your kids happy is like the best medicine for peace. What's best for your kids? Some of you might be pregnant, having to tell your job that maybe you got to go on maternity leave. FYI, you do not have to tell your job until a certain point. Even when your belly's big, you do not have to tell your job until a certain point. HIPAA law, they can't ask. They're not allowed to ask, not in the United States. So if you're worried about them retaliating against you, if you tell your job that you are pregnant and your hours dip in any way, call the New York Labor Department, or whatever state they have everyone, a labor department for every state. Whatever state you are in, call them, because that's discrimination, and the state you are in will sue them for you. You're a pregnant woman. They cannot discriminate you. They cannot refuse you a job. I don't care if you're 8 months pregnant and you go in with a resume. They have to give you an interview like everybody else. They can't use you being pregnant as the reason why you didn't get the job. That's illegal, for one. And they can't cut your hours because you're having another baby, and they can't refuse you maternity leave no matter how many babies you have. Men are different. I know men get maternity leave. Some offices cap it to 2 times. So if you have more than 2 children, the husband doesn't always get the maternity leave every time. So I'm not really sure about the men stuff. It'll catch up, I'm sure, because the woman needs the man every time she has a kid. So that's kind of ridiculous that they have a limit. You know what I mean? But anyway, don't let your work fuck with you. If you already have a baby and you're nursing, most of my jobs are supposed to require, like, they don't always let you bring the baby to work, but, you know, there are accommodations that the state will help you with if you need to go home to feed your baby. Every job I've ever had has a lactation room, whether they allowed the babies in there or not. Like, the daycare provider, if they were lucky enough to have a daycare provider bring the baby to them, they could go in the lactation room. My last job, not this one, they could bring the babies up to like 3 or 4 months, and then after that you couldn't bring your baby to work anymore because it would be too hard. You know, they were starting to move around. But yeah, there was women in the office. Like, if you worked on the line, you couldn't do that. But if you worked in the office and you had a baby, there was often a little pack and play by certain people's desks. And when it was time, they just got up and went to the lactate room. So there are laws in place. Again, at least in my country, nobody should be messed with for being pregnant. Just putting it out there. Same with adoption. If you are adopting a child in my state and most states in the United States, you still get a maternity leave, because you have to give room for that child to adjust. It's probably not as long. I think it's like 4 weeks instead of, or 6 weeks instead of I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter, but you do get that grace. But this could be, a birth of a new job, like you're getting a new job, a birth of a new department. Maybe you're expanding your work. Maybe just make something for the kids in your work, like if you have a restaurant, maybe to get more customers, coloring pages, something to do with the kids, put an arcade game in there, I don't know, something to draw the kids, which would make the parents want to come there. There's a little advice for some of you out there. Let's talk about love. What's happening in the love department for Taurus? Loving all that is. Look at you mirroring your partner. Both loving each other, loving your life together. Beautiful energy. I don't feel any conflict in the home space. God speaks. Oh my God. You have 22 and 33. 2 divine purpose numbers. Mirroring each other. You're in tune with someone. I don't know if it's like a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a friend that you are in love with. That's like everything's in balance and in tune. You're a perfect team here. Although I'm feeling gifts received, yeah. I'm feeling like collaborative, supportive, but I'm not feeling a lot of like love, passion. I'm getting like co-parents who co-parent together but aren't putting the love into it. But it says loving all that is. I think you just love your life together, and you love your comfort zones, and you love the balance, and you love each other. But there's like a little bit of a dull. That could be a warning in here. Maybe that's why gifts are being received. Maybe you're both feeling the lull. You're not necessarily having a fight. You're not necessarily losing the spark, but maybe you're just getting stuck in the mundane. So maybe you're giving each other a gift. Be like, hey, I just want you to know I love you. Cute. Or someone could be giving you, oh my God, this literally came out. Every fucking sign. Twinning, twin flame, twin vibes. Could even get pregnant with twins. Be careful. I'm definitely getting birth control for all signs. I'm just going to put it out there. If you don't want kids, you better be careful this week. A lot of babies being made. This came out all the time too. In your feels. In your feels, in love. And wanting to express it, because there is this element of mundane, and that happens like when you have kids and you have work. Like, you don't fall out of love. You still love each other. Your relationship's good, but it does get boring. You need to spice it up a little bit, because you both need to put time into it. You're putting time into all these things because you love all of these things and you love each other. Well, make time for you. Have an adult date in your bedroom, naked. A few times this week. Make it a point to act young again, like teenagers. Spice it up, Taurus. Don't make love, not war. There you go. Hey, no wars. Only sexy wars. Ooh. This is family situation. Again, family situation could be coworkers, parents, siblings, best friends, you and your kids, you and your spouse, whatever family situation. You got heartbreak here. Why? Why is Taurus heartbroken? 10 of Wands, something difficult. This is a hardship that comes in fast. Might be hard news. Might be unfortunate passing. Somebody could move away quickly. You could lose an employee quickly, like to a different company. Something that happens fast and is very devastating, very hard. You could be betrayed here, because that war energy, that feud energy, that could be a betrayal that brought a burden into your life quickly and something you didn't see coming. 5 of Wands, fighting. Yeah, a lot of arguments, warring. Might even be physical altercation, so be careful. Oh, though, we have 2 of Swords and the Sun. Okay, well, I like that. Ends up rocky, turbulent. Starts off with heartbreak, a hardship, moving in rather quickly, but I feel like this is moving on rather quickly. I feel like things escalate pretty fast into this big fight, but then we have 2 of Swords. So this is like the sit down, or a decision is made, and because of the decision, you got the Sun that came out, which is a positive omen. This is happiness. This is good stuff. So a good action or a good decision came out of something that came up fast and hard, and ultimately you're ending in a stable, happy environment. So I feel like whatever this is in family is fast moving and short lived, but might feel very, very intense. Don't dig into that Taurus mode and go full war, because I feel like it's gonna, like I said, you're gonna move on rather quickly. You're gonna make a decision or see the clarity that brings you to a happy, stable relationship, family. So it could just be a quick tiff. You guys fight about something and then it's over. Or it could be a betrayal and you quickly move this person out of your life and they're just gone. Although it might break your heart, it might bring in that instant peace, because that chaos and that chaotic person isn't around anymore. So you might be making some drastic cuts, like hit the road, Jack, and literally don't come back. You might be saying that to someone in your family, and you know, if that's what you feel you need to do, Taurus, I would trust that judgment, because your inner peace comes first, and your happiness and your family stability comes first. And anyone who fucks with that, toodles, Richard. You know what I mean? I'll see you all next week, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, gave you what you needed to know, or will throughout the week. If it does, come back and hit that like button, or hit it now for me if you want more of these in the future. Remember what I said, I am paying attention to who is responding to the signs so I can keep you in the horoscopes for the rest of the year. I love you, Taurus. Be good this week. Do not kill them. You got this. You have good reasoning skills. I don't need to tell you. Although sometimes you guys do need to tell me to get out of my comfort zone. Tauruses are patient with me. Capricorns, not so much. Taurus is like, they'll get there. Let them figure it out for themselves. Like, don't push them. I don't like to be pushed. Don't push them. Capricorn's like, no, do it my way. Do it now. Sometimes Taurus is like, they get pissed with me. Listen, just because you're an earth sign doesn't mean you get to boss us around. I feel like all the signs are siblings. And I feel like Taurus and Virgo are like buddies who team up on Capricorns. I'm not going to lie. True story. But at the end of the day, all three of us will rally against all other signs. Like, you're a Taurus, you're a Capricorn, let's get them! Fuck these signs. Fuck water, fuck air, fuck... if we had to. I mean, all the earth signs would rally. Nobody rallies better than earth signs. At least we got that. We might be the eccentric, special ones that are hard to deal with. That's all earth signs, not just you. I'm a Virgo. I'm the hardest one. Like, I'm the finicky, the pickiest, the longest to make a decision. I never shut up. Clearly. I said goodbye 2 minutes ago. I love you, Taurus. See you next week. Bye. Virgos. Here's our card. I'm a Virgo too. Hello, my fellows. Let's get into it and see what your week is about. Let's get into some personal advice, inner stuff that you can work on this week. Oh, my hands don't want to work, Virgo. What is going on? Might have a difficult week ahead. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Look at you. You're manifesting something this week, Virgos. Pulling something from the cosmos into yourself. So if you really are manifesting this week, stay positive. It's only going to help you. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations, positive attitudes. Ugh. This just came out for Taurus. We're earth signs. Maybe we're getting it. But yeah, you got somebody coming in here to try to either stop this manifestation or stop a partnership or stop, this could be competition, trying to take something from you. You got some bad juju coming in this week that you need to be warned about. Virgo, let's talk about your energy, your vibes, your mood this week. Praying mantis. This came out earlier and it kind of had a little bit of the negative connotation, but I'm not feeling it for the Virgos this week. But the female praying mantis, when they are done mating with the male praying mantis, will eat the male to give the nutrients to the baby. So the last act the male praying mantis does is pretty much father a child, and then they are gruesomely eaten alive. Not a good time. But I feel like this is what this person is trying to do to you. They're like love bombing you, like making it seem like this could be a spouse, this could be someone you're in a relationship, a best friend, a sibling, someone that you would not suspect wanting to eat you alive. Because let's face it, if the male praying mantis suspected that the female praying mantis was going to eat them, they never would have slept with them in the first place. They got to be like, lured into the female praying mantis's lair. I feel like someone's trying to lure you in, but I see you as the one who's consuming them and not the other way around. You are a Virgo. You cannot mess with a Virgo because we see 20 paces ahead because we're always in our head. We don't forget. We are the elephants of the birth signs. We will remember what you did to us when we were 3 years old if you did something bad enough. We don't give a shit. Yeah, it's Cobra. Very spiritually strong, mentally strong. You are outwitting this person on every front. Do not sweat it, but don't show your hands either. Be playful, be silly. I feel like laughing is your best medicine this week and the best way to piss that evil fucker off. Just throwing it out there. You know, we like to do our secret jabs, Virgo. We know. Let's talk about work. Back to basics. Getting back to your talent. Getting back to... maybe you have to literally go back and start something over. Back to the basics. Restart a project that might be a bit annoying to you. But Virgos are very analytical. You might be given something because you're analytical. Something about the Virgo eye, the Virgo mindset, that analytical space is really going to shine for you in the work department this week. Upskill. You might be teaching, like going back and being a mentor to other people like you, or you could be publicly speaking here. You could even be talking about, like if you are in the public image, you could be talking about your life here. Work, career, crosswords. I kind of feel like career day. You might be talking to like kids about your job. Or this is you talking to your staff about, you know, going back to what's important and keeping people focused on their tasks. Being a good delegator. Teach and share. Okay, so I feel like you are both the teacher and the student, but everybody is. It's like you need to get something done at work and you need to do it as a team. This is you delegating who has the best skill in every area and who's going to do what. Virgos are very good about seeing everybody's potential and assigning them specific tasks. Virgos make very good leaders because of their delegating skills, because of their analytical skills, because their minds are sharp. So overall, being a Virgo this week, I feel like you are teaching and improving your job in big ways, especially for the rest of the year. And you're viewed as somebody who's very important, very wise, has a lot to say, and people listen. Virgos don't talk just to talk. You know, they want to have a point. They want to make sure their time and effort is worth it. And it's going to be very much worth it for you to give your time to others, to help out. It's only going to boost you up. Let's talk about your love life this week, Virgos. She is the moon. Look at you being all mysterious. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Definitely the hermit energy. Keeping to yourself. It is a full moon. You might be affected by the moon as far as sleep. I know I've been feeling it. I've been drained. This moon just took it out of me and my kidney too. God speaks. This keeps coming out. I'm going to put this back. Let me give me a few more shuffles. I feel like repeating energy from Taurus. I just want to clear it off. Let's talk about Virgos. I went in alphabetical order this time, so I haven't had two of the same earth signs close together like that. Alright, spiritual dance of the goddess and cosmic butterfly. Perfect. So this is you working alongside spirit. If you're spiritual, or you working alongside your natural Virgo gifts. Like I said, in work, it's paying out for you. In love, it's paying off for you as well. Spiral dance of the goddess is like nailing it as a wife, a mother, husband, father. Like getting all the house tasks, the kids' tasks, making your person feel good. Like you are nailing it. You are nailing it as this cosmic butterfly, transforming. Like Virgos know how to time management. We know how to organize. We make a mean to-do list or compare and contrast. So you, I feel like every aspect of being a Virgo is really playing out for you in the best way. Just lean into your Virgo-ness this week, I feel like. Fire and ice. Ooh, the opposites, though. And knowing without knowing. Oh, wow. Okay, so this might be a connection where neither of you have expressed feelings. This could be someone you met online or you just have a crush on and watch. you're feeling a spiritual pull. You feel that they have like a godlike aura to them, or some kind of power. You feel, and they feel, I feel like that's mutual, that you've changed each other's life. But fire and ice are opposites attracting, or from two very different places, or two very different cultures, or you're at odds. There could be some kind of beef or miscommunication. But I think you know, without actually knowing for sure how this person feels or who this person is to you, even if you don't have confirmation. Like in your soul, you feel like this person is important. Let me clarify, because I'm getting a little confused. What is this fire and ice? I want clear and precise for the Virgos, please. Heart of God. Okay. It's like accepting, even though there's great difference or great adversity in this coming together, it's meant. Like, God's gonna make it happen. Or this feels like right. Like, I can't explain how we're gonna make this work, or how opposites can feel this way, but I feel this way. That's your energy. What's this cosmic butterfly? The Temple. This person has woken you up spiritually. This is definitely like twin flame soulmate energy coming into their life, or you coming into their life, them coming into your life, brought you to whatever you believe spiritually. What's this knowing without knowing, and like a spiritual awakening, if that makes sense? Dream a little. So you and 3 to 1. You dream of this person, past lives. This is definitely a past life connection. There's so many odds against you. You feel like it's done and over with. Maybe your person feels like it's done and over with. But at the same time, you're hoping and wishing it will work out. But 3 to 1 odds, and then the 10, I feel like you're defying the odds. I think you both know in your corners, or whatever this is, that the odds are in your favor. Yeah, you're meant to be lovers. This is your person. You're in love with this person. This person's in love with you. You might be becoming physical lovers this week, or just making that decision of, no matter what the odds are, this is my person. Like, I'm going to follow my dream. And I just know without knowing that it's all going to work out. Even if you're not taking any action, that's a mental decision. That's a mental vote of, yes, I feel like this is my person. Cosmically, spiritually. Let's talk about your family life this week. What's going to go down in the family department for the Virgos? Family can be friends, you and your spouse, you and your kids, you and your siblings, parents, neighbors. Family is really anything that you associate with every day. The Chariot. Ooh, someone come charging in. Or you're coming charging in with something. Going for it energy. I like it. Wheel of Fortune. You want a new start. You want a new life. You want a new cycle. And you're going after it. Page of Swords. A new start. 6 of Cups. You could be expressing to your family that maybe you want to move somewhere new, maybe you want to start a new job, maybe you're ending a relationship to be single, or maybe you're ending a relationship because you're in love with someone else. This is an exchange of feelings, truth being said, a new start. One door closes and another opens. 6 of Swords and Queen of Cups. But you have to make tricky moves, or you're keeping it, you might even be keeping it secret, the moves you're making, and not actually telling your family. But you might be moving towards somebody who's warm and loving and affectionate, or you are secretly meeting with like a matriarch, telling them your feelings, like, this is what happened, this is what I need, and because of it, it changes everything for you. You either get help, you might get clarity, you might get money if you need it. It's like either you're asking someone for help, or you're going towards someone to express some kind of feeling here. Nine of Swords, you have a lot of anxiety about everything you need to do to either get something off the ground or to get out of something. But you desperately want to plant new seeds. You're expressing this to your people. You want to move in a new direction, or you see a new direction you want to move in. It's like, I feel like sharing thoughts and ideas, or just heavily contemplating your family situation and keeping this to yourself, but seeing maybe you need to ask someone for money, or maybe you want to go towards somebody who's more warm. You're waiting for something to come in, or you're waiting for something to complete. What's this complete? Five of Discs. You're waiting for the burden to end. Or you're waiting for help to arrive this week for this burden, whether it's financial help from this Queen of Cups, whether it's emotional support. But I do feel like something's coming in for you, whether it's like something in the 5D that gives you clarity and keeps you strong within, because I don't know if you're sharing this. I'm getting, for a majority of you, are keeping it to yourself. You're making silent moves because you haven't fully made a decision, and this week is about making that decision. And some of you have made that decision, and this week it's about spilling the tea and making those first steps, which is very scary, because it's one thing to have an idea, and then it's another thing to implement that idea. So either you're making the idea and the decision, or you're implementing it. I'll let you decide what fits in your life. Don't shove it. Don't force it. If it's not your week, it's not your week. I will do this again. Please let me know if you are watching. Remember, I am recording all month. I'll be doing different stuff for everybody's birth signs. Make sure that you're liking below, responding to the horoscopes. Let me know in the comments what sign you are, so I know which specific ones are checking in with me. But again, I'm going to do specific stuff, so pay attention to Virgo stuff if you want to make it past January when I do the weekly horoscopes. I'm dropping it down to the signs who watch my channel, because I just don't have a lot of time with my full-time job. So I'm asking for feedback. This is a very important month. I know you guys are analytical like me and appreciate, studying and making sure we're not wasting time. So please help me by letting me know how many Virgos are watching and if you want them to stay. I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you like my vibes, you can subscribe, no pressure. I would love to have you here, but I just appreciate that you're here at all. Whether you like, subscribe, or share, just watching, thank you. I love you guys. Have a great, amazing week, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.